I feel like that's the problem with a lot of people these days. I feel like when I was looking at the Twitter deal, I was gone for a while. I was with my friend, but I was checking the Twitter accounts, and boy, that I hate to say, but Twitter has gone depressing. If you look at the gaming side, it's depressing. It very much is. It's always some bullshit. It's like no one's never happy.
Ah, there's that fucking that thing that you wanted to talk about, Thrash. Okay, I see it now.
So definitely, we'll talk about something about depressing issues on the Twitter. Let's just talk about that.
Twitter's a fucking joke.
Y'all are never
Like
happy.
legit.
I'm just gonna say it to everybody out there. You guys are never ever happy.
Well, let's
Motherfuckers.
be honest, Sean. Let's be honest. No gamer is fucking happy. Doesn't matter how much hate somebody may have towards a specific console of choice. I know we're live, Thrash. I know we're live. But I'm just want to throw this up before I get my fucking food of thought. Everyone's going to hate on anything and everything, man. And I agree with Sick Humor because Sick Humor said this a long time ago. Everybody just wants to be mad just to be mad for any apparent fucking reason when it comes to video games. I don't know why people have this agenda. I'm not saying everybody's like that, but a lot of people who I've seen, especially on the Twitter side of the world, are always just fucking hating and hating and hating on fucking everything for no apparent reason. And then when you call them out on that shit, they never give you a valid reason as to fucking why they're fucking upset about it.
Bro,
like, it fucking baffles me, man.
I called that shit a while ago. Back on the Truth Podcast, in the beginning of that shit, I was saying that I'm noticing all the Facebook and Twitter shit seeping into gaming. All the outrage culture in it, because it started on Facebook. Everybody was mad at everything on Facebook. Everybody was mad at everything on Twitter. Started seeing gamers, that shit was seeping into gaming. I'm like, that shit is gaming about to get fucked up because everybody's gonna complain about everything. It's just you'll complain about the wrong things. The focus is gonna be on bullshit, and then the bullshit ain't gonna get no focus. So it's like it's gonna fuck up gaming, and that's exactly what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what happened. Everybody's gonna like something.
But that's another thing, though, too, Thrash, is that everybody looks at that as like their main source of information. They go on Twitter, they'll see somebody bashing fucking Sony or bashing Nintendo or bashing Xbox about something, and then like sit there and just carry on that trait. They see something like that, they go on and make a video about it, or they'll sit there and start spreading that shit into their own little private clubs there on Facebook and shit, dude, spreading that fucking garbage ass nonsense, dude. It's a repeating cycle. That's all it is, man. It's fucking disgusting to watch, man. It really is. It's not even about the games anymore, man. It's about fucking power fidelity, what Microsoft is doing wrong, what Sony is doing right, what they should be also fucking doing, or what they can be doing to improve, blah, 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 blah. Nintendo doesn't do anything right. Everything. It's just fucking negative, man.
Yeah, man.
It's like, holy fuck, dude.
It's crazy. It's, like I said, everybody's going to find everything wrong, even with the good shit. So you had motherfuckers, calling God of War Dad of War before it even came out. Oh, he can't jump. Oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Puddlegate shit and fucking, dude.
So crazy, man.
Getting tired of it, man.
The only reason I just brought it up because I saw that and I was like, damn, everybody's like roasting each other, getting upset. It's down, goddamn. It's just the point where I'm just like, there's legitimate reasons to get upset about what's been going on. There's reasons. But the other reasons is like, y'all worry about that? You worry about some titties in the game?
Right. No.
Yeah, when I see don't even get me going on that censored shit. Don't even get me going on that censored shit.
Yeah,
I mean, they only censor little kids with big titties, right? I mean, that's
that's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. Like if people get mad because fucking they can't see cleavage or a pair of fucking titties, man, seriously. Like
or booty
fuck
or ass
or ass cheeks.
Ass cleavage. You know what I'm saying? Ass cleavage is the problem. Like, I'm like,
look, you want to say ass cleavage? Just go look at a butt crack when you see someone sitting down. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Go call in a plumber real quick.
I'm here for the C cup discussion. I'm hearing rumors.
Okay, what's a C cup? I need to know that one.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm hearing rumors. Actually, I want to add because I'm in the end game now. So, but I want to add real quick. What the problem is generational. So you have a generation of people that have grown up not knowing what it's like to lose. They don't. They got trophies even when they lost. I mean, they lose and they still got trophies. So even we were on that, me and Thrash on that podcast. Shout out to Ash and Luca. They literally were saying that even though Microsoft lost, Sony should still do things to make the Microsoft fan base happy. It's like, no, you lost. I mean, when Steve Jobs lost Apple and Microsoft had to invest and bought 30% of Apple back in the 80s, a lot of people don't understand. They don't know
we
that.
already know that one.
Yeah. So, all right, let me ask everybody here a question. Did Apple give Steve Jobs a promotion because everybody was going to be able to stay in business, or did Apple fire his ass?
Truth be told, honestly, my humble opinion is that I don't really know, nor do I care, because I don't fuck with Apple like that.
Okay, well, that's my point, is that Apple fired him because they lost. They lost to their competitor. They could have stayed like, hey, look, we're all in business together. That's what they want. So when I hear you guys talking about the outrage culture, that's exactly what it is. It's a generational thing. They don't know what it's like to lose. And so even though they lose, like I said, when these kids got trophies for showing up to play, it's like, how that's what you're supposed to do. But they got trophies for that. So now they're spoiled. Now they think, well, everything should be the way they want it to be. And I'm like, look, these guys aren't in business to be friends with each other. They're trying to put each other out of business. The whole thing with Days Gone coming up is simple. Every time Sony releases an exclusive or gets close, the Xbox community complains. Well, finally, one was honest and said, yeah, do you understand why? Because exclusives are anti-consumer. And that's
oh my God.
Yeah, that's what they really believe. They think consumers are anti-consumer. So because they don't have it.
I'm tired of hearing that, man.
Yeah, but that's what they think. I agree with you, Fatal. And so it's they don't care that the Big Mac is exclusive to McDonald's, or that the Whopper is exclusive to Burger King.
Exactly.
And Coke, there's Coca-Cola.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, we hear you.
And Coca-Cola is exclusive to Coca-Cola. Right. They don't care about that. It's, oh no, I bought a different console and that game should be on my console. Look, you're not going to have a console.
But the problem, like, and I agree with you, a fucking billion %, buddy. The thing of it is that problem can be fucking fixed in the snap of a fucking finger if those lazy cock munchers can go out of their way to buy an Xbox One X and fucking all these other fucking controllers and shit like that. Why don't you spend that money that you're wasting on fucking controllers and buy a fucking PS4 and shut the fuck up about it?
Okay, but generationally, they've not had to do that. They've never had to do that. They've showed up. They showed up, their mommy and daddy put them out on the field, and they got a trophy, and that's what they think now. They think, well, just because I buy this doesn't mean they think, oh, because I buy this, I should not. It doesn't exclude me from enjoying something else. And it's like, yes, it does. Like I said months ago to something that called itself a he-bot, the world's most powerful gamer, on Twitter. I said, look, soon you're going to know what it's like to lose. You're going to know. And this is what it's like to lose.
Here's the thing. Xbox diehards already know what it's like to lose, man, because fucking Xbox has already lost 3 consecutive generations in a row.
I understand that. But this is what that feeling of dread that they have right now, that's what it's like to lose. They don't know what Xbox. They are dying for E3. They just, please, let's go to E3.
Those people that are going out there and saying that shit are the fucking world's most irrelevant gamers on the fucking community, man.
I don't disagree. I agree 1,000%. I agree 1,000%. But my point is still relevant. But I agree with you, Fatal. It's like we gotta get in. So
I get what you're saying too, because it makes a lot of sense. But it saddens me though, Craig. It saddens me to see motherfuckers act that way, dude.
I agree with you. We're on the same team. But their problem very quickly. Then I'll rest here. Is that your problem is generational. These cats think something that calls itself Drake is a good rapper. That's a joke. That's a joke on its own. So.
They're still about 6'9". Like,
yeah, they still think, oh, he's so hardcore. Then why is he singing like a canary to the feds? He's
and
so
why
hardcore.
is he cursing all Canadian teams? That fucker too as well. Fuck Drake.
Yeah, but my point is that. But
is still in it. Don't ask.
Don't
ask.
Listen to if you listen to what Ash and Luca and what the rest of everybody was saying on her podcast, is that doesn't like that. Honestly, now this is not a diss on nobody. They don't understand what it's like to lose. This is what it's like to lose. You don't get to dictate.
Are you sure they're losing for years?
No, they don't. But they don't know what it's like generationally to lose.
Okay.
Okay. They don't know that the game was over. It was the bottom of the ninth. They struck out. They lost 3-0. But see, even though it was a championship game, they all got trophies. And see, back in my day, if you lost, you lost. Yep. You went home. You were upset. But part of losing is part of the game. They don't know in this generation. Again, there's a book called "Excuse Me While I Whip This Out." It's about how the United States has raised an entire generation, 2 generations of pussies. And that's what this is. I mean, that's what this is. They don't know what it's like to lose. So it's Sony's games coming out. First, it's, they won't play that game for 2 weeks or for 2 to 3 years. Then the game comes out in alpha mode. Oh, it looks like crap. Look at all those glitches. And then now the game is upon you, and it's like, well, guess what? We don't have this game. Same thing. Go back to Spider-Man when that guy said, "You will rule the day." You didn't put Spider-Man on the world's most powerful console.
See, here's the thing. You know what kills me about that whole entire aspect, though, Craig?
It's actually before we start, I was going to say the reason why that whole thing started with the PC crowd, because I remember they were getting upset that Spider-Man wasn't coming to the PC, so they were giving.
They were mad too.
Hold on. Fuck them PC niggas. All right.
You hate the PC, man. God damn.
Guys don't get no play.
I love PC. Look, I love PC. Okay, when I create my own, but listen, when I create,
I used to, Trump.
I put that nigga Fringy in his place today. I put that bitch ass nigga in his place fucking today, bro. Over there. Y'all niggas know I don't like Black Bond. I mean, we have clowned that nigga to oblivion. But what I don't like and don't agree with is somebody saying, okay, Bond is an idiot, and I'm gonna take his CSAs, his shit that he made up, the corporate slave awards, and make it myself. It'll get more views that way. And I'm like, you know what, y'all? I'm like, y'all PC niggas always pirating shit, cuz. Like, come on with your own shit. You know? Like, that shit bothers the fuck out of me. That shit bothers all the PC niggas like, oh, no, he doesn't own it. I'm like, nigga, no, it's not about ownership, bro. It's like, come up with your own shit. If you hate Bond, hate him, but don't fucking copy his shit.
But here's the thing, but you could tell the difference between the actual PC, a person who actually played PC for a long time, don't care about that, they worry about their games. Versus now you got first you got the ones now who are bragging about being a PC, bragging about they're gonna pirate, bragging about all this shit, and like, you're not really in PC. Well, I got the next, card coming, the next, whatever CPU, GPU, whatever you're gonna. They talk about that now. That's all they talk about.
A 980.
You're absolutely right about that, Tron, man. Because all they care about is the fucking specs of their piece of shit rig. They don't even give a fuck about the software. I don't care about any of the games, man. All they care about is, NVIDIA's next GPU's coming in. I'm gonna play that shit. Fucking cocksuckers.
That is what they sound like, too.
But
it is what it sounds like. They're a bunch of fucking dumbasses, man. That's who they are.
Especially NVIDIA people. I mean, they're retarded. You're gonna pay all that money for what? 8 to 10 more frames? Are you kidding me? I'm
telling you, I'm trying
and fuck digital fucking faggotry, bro.
Hey, them motherfuckers still ain't did a proper motherfucking. I'm pranking that.
Are they still around? I haven't seen a video by them.
I don't watch them niggas.
But that's why I like to talk to the older generation of gamers most of the time, especially PC gamers, some of the Xbox and all the other.
Thank you, Tron. Thank you very much.
Because you guys are, I mean, I've been listening to them. I've been listening to a lot of the older cats because I feel like when you listen to them, you kind of feel like I can relate. But some of the newer dudes, I'm just sitting here feel like I feel like more depressed when I hear anything come out of their mouth. Especially you talk about something you like about PlayStation or Xbox, Nintendo or something. These guys come in and talking about this is why you're a corporate shield. Corporate shield. Like, do you know what a corporate shield is? Because I could talk about games of all different types, up to board games, okay?
Really?
You talking about one PC. Because that's all you're talking about. So who is a corporate shield? Really.
Like I said, that's what. Oh, you talking about? You still talking about
the ones
about
that
them
just
taking over the
focus,
corporate slave?
yeah, there's the ones who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he tried to clown me. I'm just like, you cannot say anything about me because I know a little bit more about a lot of stuff. I know about gaming of all kinds. I'm not sitting here just talking about PC specs and everybody else is less than I am, because there's more important things out there, and this is what we need to start talking about: is more games that are different.
Yeah.
Than sometimes I don't like to talk about just video games. Let's talk about games like what's coming out. Like, there's making board games based off video games right now. They got board games, tabletop that are based off the console games.
Halo got a board game.
Yeah,
They do? Really?
Yeah,
Halo. Is it exclusive?
Yeah.
Is it exclusive?
Yeah, they got board games.
No. You can actually get it on the iPhone now too. So no, they
So
keep
yeah,
it true.
you kind of see like that's what I'm saying. There's all kinds. I mean,
damn,
hey,
a Halo game on the phone.
Halo has a TV series coming out that they're trying to make it like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
I'm talking about like I'm just doing a little rant on how people are acting for the whole week, and I only dealt with like a few of them, and it's like, dude, it's not that serious about a damn game. If you like PC, play your PC.
So what game are we talking about?
Hold on. First. And you're right. We're already talking about no games. It's more about PC shit. My bad, Josh. He said we didn't even get our intros in this bitch yet.
Got the intros, man.
Yeah, you got some new niggas in here. It's like a couple of them bitch ass niggas getting slapped up by a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? Council of Ears. I never even heard of that nigga. Cyberboard. Cuts. What's good? Nigga,
what's good? Hello.
Get your intro in there.
Hey.
Hello. Cyber Dragon here. When in doubt, play blue, not green. Oh, damn.
Wow. Boom. Jesus.
Blue
God.
dragon there.
God. Jeez. Fuck. Well, go ahead, Troy.
This is Vieratron or Lil Tron because right now I'm trying to accept my height right now. I accept being 5'3". Even though I'm 5'3". Everybody in my family is freaking.
That's what you call bite size.
I'm not bite size. Just
no, not bite size. No, not bite size, nigga. She fun size, nigga. She's fun size. Nigga.
Everybody in my family's like 6 something. I'm just sitting here thinking like, damn, where I get this.
I still say bite size. That's the size you want to bite.
That's the size you throw up, twirl. No, go ahead. My bad, Try. My bad. Can't be just throwing your height up.
Why I'm trying to accept my height right now.
You got arsenic like spinning size.
Cute. Okay. Enough about me. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, JK said he 5'5", so don't even trip on it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel too bad, nigga, he 5'5". That nigga feels a whole nother. He gets a whole different weather. He gets like his weather. You gotta have a 5'5" weatherman, nigga. Like real shit. That nigga weather down there is way different. Nigga. But
I feel like a
go ahead, Craig.
Look, everybody knows who this is. What's happening, everybody? Thanks for the invite. I love that though. Bite size. I like that. Bite size.
Damn.
Well, only because it was just Easter and there's a lot of bite size candy, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
pretty funny.
Bite-sized chocolate candy at that. You know what? Let me stop.
People sit here to say this. Y'all cannibals.
Damn.
Ouch.
Damn. I do eat booty. Go ahead, Big Money. Get your intro in there, big dog. I see you up in here. No, he probably ain't got his mic ready. I knew he wasn't gonna have his mic ready. It's dinner time, so nigga over there stirring them couples up, nigga. Go ahead,
fuck you, man.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Josh.
what's up, y'all? I am cooking. What's up, y'all?
What's up, Big Money?
What's up, Big Money?
Big Money, they're being mean to me.
What's up, fam? What's up, Vera? What's up, Michael? What's Michael? That's Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, fam? What's up with you? What's up, Fatal? What's up, Craig? What's up, Josh? What's up, little sus? Little sus? You really little sus now. I just heard that 5'3" thing. You 5'3"?
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about it. You know what that is, Vera? That's princess height. So don't worry about that. You're a princess.
God damn.
Hey, very. You gotta understand, cause niggas don't want a tall girl like that unless they tall as a motherfucker. Like you don't want to have to reach. You don't want to have to reach your arm up.
No, I've reached up.
I don't want to have to reach. I don't want to have to reach up in public, my nigga. Like reach my arm up and just walking with my arm around it, but my arm up, like I'm climbing a building or some shit. No.
I reached up like Spider-Man before on a few of them, but I
can't do it. I had a tall one before. I had one that was a little bit. I think she was either my height or a little bit taller. Nigga, she was like 6'3" or some shit, nigga. But she had a big old
Amazon.
Amazon. No, Amazon for sure. Like ass titties, everything, bro. Super
Crash, you know what they say when you lay them down, they're the same height. So you know what I mean? That's what that is.
Yeah, you gotta put in a little more work though. You gotta put in a little more. It's all right. I was up to the task.
Oh yeah,
she got a strong 50
Craig, that cardboard cutout of fucking Thanos at your local movie theater does not count, bro.
Well, yeah, you're right about that.
Well, you know what? I'm made out of like nuts and bolts. I don't think anybody wants to eat, a robot. A mini.
Damn,
robot.
she just said nuts, yo.
Yeah,
But she said bolts too.
Nuts and bolts, nigga. Nuts and bolts, nigga. I hope it's a giant clit down there. Anyway, nah.
Trust me, trust me. Tron is not fat, yo. Trust me, she is not fucking fat.
I am chubby.
No, you're not. Shut the fuck up. You are not.
I am chubby, though. You shut the fuck up.
You think
pink milk.
You think
Tron with 2 shots.
I saw your pictures, Tron, because you think you're not fat. Nowhere close.
Nope.
I would tell you.
Yep.
I would have told your ass live on, hey, hit that gym, nigga. You get better. You hit that gym,
well, wait a minute. You saw pictures the poor Garudia has it. Oh man, he wants to take it.
Why are you gonna bring that up? What are you gonna bring?
Because it was funny as hell.
Try and let a real name slip. I just did an investigation on social
media.
Yeah. That's all that was.
Damn, man. Everybody's seen Tron. I ain't seen Tron yet, man. Wait a minute. Where her picture at, man?
All right, get to the introduction. Get to the introduction.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Nigga, hold on. Go. Hey, what's up, Clay?
Let me see Tron picture, man. I want to see Tron. I want to see you, sweetie. I really do. I do want to see. I want to match that voice, that pretty voice, man. Because everybody keeps saying how they keep saying you ridiculous, man. And when you ridiculous,
ridiculous,
that's a whole nother level.
Ridiculous.
That's great, bro. I like them. Ooh, go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's not even Friday. Is it Friday yet? No, it's Tuesday.
It's Friday every fucking day. How I feel.
Yeah, for real. Shit don't even matter.
Hey, Lincoln up in here. What's up, Link? What's up, Link?
What's up, Lincoln?
How you doing, Andy?
What's up?
Yo, what's good, y'all?
There you go. Shit, that nigga eating too. Shit, goddamn. What's up, Josh? Go ahead, get your shit in there, Josh.
All right, this is JDO, the PlayStation fanboy. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We got to see what's going on here.
Gotta see what's going on. Gotta look left and look right, nigga. Go ahead, Fatal. Get your intro.
Yo, what up, guys? Fatal here, Bloody Buddy. Fuck my intro. Let's do. I just want to get into this shit, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, nigga.
So we need a PC person. Shoot.
Is that what you say to girls too?
PC better stay feet away from me, nigga.
Well, I would if PC Gaming didn't suck chode.
Fuck them niggas. Fuck them coward ass niggas. Nigga, I shit that nigga. You know what? I'm not even finna get into it.
It satisfies me to piss off the PC fanboys in your chat, dude.
Got waiting for us to be here later. Most likely Killer Tay will be here a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? He been on Twitter, so I'm pretty sure he'll be on later. If he not at work or if he not stuck with the wifey.
Yeah.
Hey, Wanye, thanks for confirming you never seen Finding Nemo, you little bitch.
I haven't either. Oh no, I have seen Finding Nemo. I saw that one. I didn't
say,
I didn't see. Did they do a sequel? Or with just
Finding Dory?
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. I didn't
find Dory either.
I didn't see that one either. I didn't even see that one either. All right, hold on. Let's get these motherfuckers. Oh, before we get to the topics, what's up, Magoo? What's up, my squad, nigga? Wanye, Coon, Almighty Spartan God, nigga. Did y'all niggas come to a consensus with that motherfucker? Consensus. There it is. With that motherfucking with the emoji, the round table emoji, nigga. Let me know, nigga. What's up? Cypher Ward, nigga. Big King was cracking. Lay, nigga. Who was that? Almighty Rated D. Oh, that's Rated D. What's up, D, nigga? What's cracking, my nigga? Righteous Fish, Arsenic, JK. Who else in this bitch? Corey Massey, nigga.
What's up, Corey Massey? What's happening, brother?
I am Grand Vlog. I am Grand Vlog said that you built like a popcorn chicken. I'm just gonna throw that out there, my nigga.
I know you said that. I was like, fuck you, man.
Arsenic, Joker, nigga. Counselor E.
Built like a popcorn chicken. Fuck.
Hey, popcorn chicken is fucking awesome.
Way fatal.
Hey. Watch your tongue, Missy.
Thread. What happened to Thread?
Wanye doesn't even know what the fuck popcorn chicken is. Are you fucking retarded, dude? Never mind. Don't answer that question, Wanye. Because if you honestly think that a dream's little imp looks like a fish,
don't do this. Don't do it.
No, man. That's where I have my fun.
Oh,
I like fucking with Wanye, man. He's my homie.
Hey, Fatal, got a question for you.
Yo, what's up?
I see you like that Iron Snout.
Yeah, I just started playing it there a little while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I played that bad boy yesterday. Everything's fun as hell.
Yeah, dude, I was actually enjoying it when I played it for a little bit before I went to go start watching my hockey game, dude. Well, that reminds me.
Hey, King Thrash just drop off?
Yeah, he just got kicked out.
It happened a lot. It happened Friday. He's having that issue.
No, yeah, he got kicked out. Yeah, I think he got to get back in.
Well,
right.
So what you been doing, Big Money?
Make another room. Oh, nothing, man. I ain't been doing nothing. Just chilling out. Well, how you been doing, bro?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Still fucking working on my 4th playthrough for fucking Shakira.
Fuck you.
Stop telling me. Good work, man. Good work.
I'm tired of hearing that goddamn 4th, 5th.
Yo, and the thing of it is, Big Money, man. Look, I'm not trying to brag, but because I'm playing it like extremely difficult, man. Because I'm playing it with no charm and Demon Belt on for every fucking fight throughout the entirety of the game. Yeah.
It's sort of like my horn, but
you should
that's pretty much.
Take that. Stream that. You should stream that, man.
If only if I had more data on my phone, I would. But I'm planning on doing a couple uploads for it though too, as well. Yeah.
What else you been doing on Dreams?
I haven't really been messing with it because I've been recovering from fucking food poisoning because I had that over fucking the weekend.
Oh,
damn!
And that shit pissed me off, man. Yeah, that shit pissed me off, dude. I'm still recovering from it as of right now, but it's not as bad as it was over the weekend, though.
Damn, I ain't never had food poisoning, man. I'm glad how did that feel? I never had that before.
It sucks, dude. It sucks. Yeah, you feel like shit. You constantly feel nauseated. Fucking, you're in and out of the bathroom like literally almost every like fucking half hour. It sucks, dude.
I'm telling you right now.
I ain't never had.
How am I lying about Sekiro there, Steel? Please explain. I really, really would like to know. I really would like to know because please don't make me pull up that street cred, man, and make you look like a fucking tool bag. Please.
That's why I say you need to stream shit like that. You got to stream shit like that because when you on your,
I've already got the pictures on my fucking on my Twitter already. Fucking,
do you?
Like, what more do you want me to say?
No, I believe, but that's a feat, man. 4th place.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, Steel. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think the whole point is the fact that when I was talking about, because I got food poisoned by Arby's, so.
Oh damn! Hey, can you sue them when they do
something like that? You can't sue them.
Yeah, roast beef, man. It was cold. Apparently, there was never.
It was roast beef. It was roast beef.
Yeah.
It was somebody probably put Sorry.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah,
Somebody
just be
probably put
careful because it's sort of like what they don't talk about, but I should have known when I went to the restaurant and the health inspection was a B.
Yeah,
They
Back,
literally
back,
had B for the health inspection. That's
backslash.
basically a sign you don't
yeah.
eat.
people, bitch.
My motherfucking
Oh.
batteries ran out. My batteries ran out on this punk ass bitch ass laptop. That's why I've been talking bad about PC on it all day, nigga. I guess it's feeling ironic and shit. Like, how the fuck you talking about what I am, nigga, when you using me, nigga? Because you a tool, PC. You're a tool, and that's it, nigga.
No, you're a tool, man.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
just a tool on the console. You're a console tool. You're a console shell.
Yeah, Thrash, run these tappers, man. You the point guard here.
I know. Yeah, but my bad. Jay is just.
Hey, that shit. Hey, you know what? Have y'all noticed that, like, on when these shows be going and the hosts leave out for a minute, the shit be kind of everybody be looking at each other, trying to think of something to say. Like, yeah, we start talking about food poisoning and shit. Like,
No,
That was me, man. That was me because I had that shit over the weekend, Thrash, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna start playing Mass Effect 2 here shortly.
Are you not tired of that fucking game already, dude?
I can never get tired of that.
You have a plethora of PC exclusives on your platform.
That's right, I do.
Play something else.
Well,
go play Civilization.
I'm playing that too. I just
good man.
Yeah.
Good man.
I gotta find Atlantis. That's the whole goal of beating Civilization. So
make sure you also play Centuria too as well.
Yeah.
That game is fucking phenomenal too.
I think you could talk to Sherrod knows more about Civilization. You could ask him if you're having trouble.
Oh yeah, I just gotta find Atlantis. Whoever finds Atlantis, it jumps their society like 150 to 200 years.
Damn.
So,
what do you do in that game? Like, what do you actually do?
Build it. You want to outpace the other civilization.
Don't spoil it. I am trying to beat it myself.
Oh, you playing that too?
Thresh, you ain't playing no goddamn Civilization. Fuck out of here.
I thought they was talking about some goddamn. I thought y'all was talking about goddamn Mass Effect still, nigga. My bad.
No, I'm talking about Civilization.
Hell no.
That's why.
To answer your question, Big Money. To answer your question,
like that,
them dead.
God damn, I feel the same. Civilization. I ain't never played no shit like that.
I can't do no shit like that.
I can't do no games like that, man. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing.
It's a strategy.
Hey, first of all, I'm not ashamed of my 200 hours that I put into Sea of Thieves, so fuck you, Spartan cock.
Yeah, that game was bad, but it was fun driving that boat.
And I'm re-downloading it fucking right now, as a matter of fact, man, so I can get ready for that 1 year anniversary. Because I'm going fishing.
Yeah.
Fishing. Fuck y'all.
It's fun. It's fun driving a boat in real life. I want to do shit that's fun that I can't do in real life. Yeah, I want to kill gods and shit. I want to climb the sides of buildings and say yes, Master Splinter, nigga. I want to be able to do shit in games that you can't do in real life. That's what I want. That's what I want.
It's called glitches. Let's talk about
all right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Days Gone. Well, as most of you, if not all of you, know, Twitter has been going off about Days Gone glitches. There is a scene where they show this white boy driving a motorcycle, and then he crosses a bridge and falls into the bridge into the water below. All right, that is a glitch, and it is there, as it is there with almost every open world game I've ever seen. Now, I'm not going to damage control the shit. If it's a glitch, it's a glitch. This is before.
There's one that didn't have it in there.
You said what? Who?
There's one open world game that wasn't really glitchy.
Which one? Yeah. Giggle that hard.
Games are. That's why open world is always glitchy because not.
Yeah,
I didn't really experience any glitches in Horizon Zero Dawn to that caliber. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, let's.
I got you back, Josh. I got you.
That's right.
Horizon Zero Yawn.
That's the best game ever made.
Don't you dare call it that.
Stop lying. Stop fucking lying,
on my channel.
Damn.
Hey, but the game ain't even out. How can somebody be talking about something like that and the game ain't even out yet, man?
Well,
Do
they
they know how
played
to
it.
patch or
People,
for that game?
it's the people who got the. It's the people who got the who are pretty much they
The
got the early
review,
access to the
the
game.
review code.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The ones who got the game early.
Wait. You said Horizon Zero Dawn, my nigga? The
No.
game where they talk like karate movies? That game.
That's not a glitch. You don't fall to the level.
So it was on purpose. It was on purpose. That's
Fuck you, Toronto.
So you telling me, did you fall through the level? Did you fall through the level like that?
No, well, there's more than
That's
one
what I'm saying.
glitch.
That's what I'm saying.
There's more than one glitch. I didn't say you should have said fall through the level, not glitches, nigga. I mean,
That
goddamn.
is a glitch. That is a glitch. Fall through the level was definitely a glitch.
Yeah, it's a glitch.
Okay.
But doesn't it have a day one or like an update on day one?
Oh, because
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
all these games that come out don't have day one patches. All these new games that come out have day one patches.
No.
Not
See, you at the round table where we solve problems. You just said, right? And if you fall through the floor or into the floor,
I think my exact word was I didn't experience any glitches like that in Horizon Zero Dawn.
You see
To
me
be
making shit up
specific,
now. It's like
can somebody throw that back? Can somebody throw this back real quick?
I don't think I ever experienced any glitch in that game either, man. I never experienced
That's right.
I just played the game, so I didn't experience any.
Yeah, what's that? What's going on there, nigga? Huh?
Oh, I can't even see it. Hold on, let me
Oh
go
yeah. You can't see it, nigga. I know.
Wait, hold on. Where are you? There you go.
That happens a lot. That happened to me that also happened to me when I was playing one of those games. They had like an arrow stuck to a freaking in the air and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hold on. What the fuck was that? Hold on.
That happens a lot of games.
Hold on. Hey, what's she doing right here? What's up with her body, nigga? What's going on?
She died undignifiedly.
Yeah, that's called a death, man. I died
undignified.
I always do this.
How many people die undignifiedly, JD?
Hey, why is this deer rolling in the middle of inside the ground, man?
Yo, you should see the bug. You should see the glitches that fucking God of War had, man.
What's going on?
No, there's physics applied in Horizon Zero Dawn. If you're on a hill, something will roll down a hill.
Hey, you know what? With God of War, Fatal, with God of War, man, that's the only game where I see every day I turned that game on, it was a new update for that game.
Yeah.
I've never seen
updates. There were so many fucking updates for that bitch, man.
God damn! I mean, every day.
But there's videos. There's like videos that people fucking like recorded or whatever you want to call it, and turned into a compilation of like all the bugs and glitches that they encountered in God of War so far.
I could not believe how many updates that game got, man. That was crazy.
Damn, how that bitch end up in the water like that? Huh?
She fell.
Oh, that's one of those what do you call it? Like the Super Mario 64 type glitches.
Oh, it's a glitch though. Nigga, like I said, all open world.
Let me say this again. I said I did not experience any glitches like that.
But you also be lying. You also be lying. Don't have me look at one of your videos and just watch all of them and just find a point. Don't have me find a point, nigga. Just to make a point, nigga. Don't I
delete these videos after they're done. I'm done with the playthrough. Just let you know. Don't fuck with me. That shit will be gone right now. I'm deleting it. I'm purging my system.
All right, what's this have to do with Days Gone? What's this have to do with Days Gone? I mean,
what Days Gone?
Glitches.
Well, yeah, I mean, all the games are going to be glitchy, but it's got a patch coming, right? So what's
we don't know what the patch is doing though. That's the thing. So we can't really confirm.
I noticed a trend, my nigga. Like when it comes to the internet and PlayStation games, they always point out no matter how slight. You know what I'm saying? They always point out no matter how much it's normal. They always point it out. God of War, fucking Uncharted, fucking every game, bro. Every game you can look up and see some kind of bullshit about them saying some shit about a PlayStation.
Hear me?
Yeah, now we
we
can.
hear you.
What's up, though, Royal?
So, hey, glitches, dog? Really?
I'm saying.
I mean, I got concern for Days Gone. It's not for glitches. I'm concerned that bike's gonna turn into that fucking Red Dead horse. I'm scared as fuck. I'll sleep. I'll be mad as fuck. That's all I'm tripping about right now. Really, when it comes to the game.
You hit a rock and although you're all over the place.
The game looks good. It's probably gonna be in like mid 80s. That's what I'm thinking it's gonna be. And I
you played it? You have it? You have it?
Anything else? Like y'all could attack anything. I would agree. Like gameplay and all this other shit because we barely know exactly how it's going down. You know what I mean? But we focus on glitches, bro. Before a game come out, we know there's gonna be patches. And all of y'all been saying it. It's not weird. We know it's gonna come with patches. What the fuck?
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Here's the thing, right? It's not how bad the game is right now. What matters is how bad is it when it's in your hand. When it's in your hand, all those.
No, but the funny thing is, like you mentioned, like, no one said anything about Red Dead, though. No one said anything about Red Dead. That game was able to get away with a whole bunch of shit.
You feel me? A game where a fucking horse kill over or die over a pebble. I'm scared to death that bike's gonna be the same. That's what I'm scared of. But besides from that, man, y'all can miss me with all this glitches shit. The fuck?
Yeah, man, it's too much. It's
without glitches.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I just said. Like, especially an open world game. Name me open man, bro. Like they're everywhere, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like Crackdown was glitch city, my nigga. I mean, it was made a glitch. It was made that way on purpose to glitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they make the buildings fuck up. It's just. I don't know, man. It's like, of course, everybody's gonna trip off of it because it's a new game. It's a new IP on top of that, made by Sony. It looks good. The screenshots that came out is like stupid, unbelievable. You know what I'm saying?
It's a PlayStation game.
Yeah, I mean, look, and it's a trend.
It was blue. They didn't like this shit from the door. They didn't like this game from the door because it's like, oh, it was a generic zombie game. Sony already has a zombie game.
Yeah. Xbox niggas are saying, you know, this is a generic The Last of Us, right? And I'm like, goddamn, when y'all niggas the same niggas that was hyped for State of Decay 1 and 2? Like, I mean, come on, dog. Like, I mean, if every
but State of Decay had co-op.
Yeah, it did. That's what made it great.
That game was trash.
And that's what made it fantastic. When I seen them climb out of the
wasn't
window.
That bad.
Oh, come on, Fado, with me.
The multiplayer was garbage. The multiplayer was fucking atrocious.
Yeah, but
single player was fine.
It was full of glitches. Was fine. And you know what? It was full of glitches, and what people were saying was, "Well, they'll patch it out. They're gonna patch it and they'll fix it." That's what they said.
No, they even said this. They said that some of the glitches made the game even fun and funny.
Right, exactly.
Well, that's
exactly.
I wouldn't have felt funny if I had paid money for that game. I would have been fucking pissed off. People glitching.
That's what the reviewers said. The reviewers said that shit. They was like, "Oh, that's really funny."
Okay, well that's fine. The review is subjective. The game is subjective, but I just think it's crazy that every time PlayStation comes out with a game. But again, they're butt hurt. I got somebody to admit that on Twitter, and they were honest about it. But they don't like these exclusive games. They think it's anti-consumer.
I know that made your day right there, Craig. When somebody admitted that on Twitter, that made your day, didn't it?
Well, I mean, you can't console the wounded until they're honest with you. So they truly believe that the exclusive games are anti-consumer. That's what they think. They don't care that you got to go to Chick-fil-A to get a Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich.
It's acceptance. You got to know you got a problem.
Yeah.
Fix the problem.
They're upset.
The first step to recovery is to accept your problems. You got to know that you have a problem to fix it.
Yeah, they're admitting it now.
You don't realize they have a problem. Like, you have a problem. Like, you saying wild shit. You know?
and people can get upset what I'm about to say here next, but with Muscle Bound Gamer and Crack Gamer coming out saying that this is a joke, it's giving a lot of wait a minute. Goddamn. Well, yeah, it's giving a lot of other people cover. It's giving a lot of other people cover to come out and say, "Look, I'm done with this bullshit." Because that's what's happening.
If I recall, there were some people saying not too long ago that even Crack Gamer admitted last year when CDK came out, and he started having the hissy fit how bad that game was.
Well,
I feel you, Craig, but I don't lend credence to simpletons. I don't give a fuck with these motherfucking things.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that.
People were talking about that.
These motherfuckers are goofy.
Yeah, but you know what? Hey man, bro, they always, no matter how bad they are, but they do come out and say something. Crap Gamer, even though he go back to being Crap Gamer, he has on many occasions been there saying this is some bullshit, this is fucked up. I don't know about recent because I haven't been listening to him recently, but he always been saying for years, man, that certain shit is fucked up. He just go back. People just hate that he go back to his old ways. He always end up going back to who
crap?
he is.
Who crap?
Yeah, he always go back.
I listen to gamers. I'm gonna be very real with you. I listen to gamers, not YouTubers. You can be a YouTuber and a gamer at the same time, but you can't just be a YouTuber and expect me to believe you.
Yeah, well, again,
these motherfuckers are YouTubers. They're not gamers.
And I don't disagree with you.
They know YouTube is where the money is at. They know YouTube is where the money is at, and gaming is the biggest thing. Now you're gonna always talk about something that's the biggest thing, and that's what bring them the money. It's only.
Well, y'all are going way left with it. My point is that you're seeing more people come out and call bullshit, like Wish Caller just said on Twitter. Why are people not complaining about Nintendo's exclusive games? Their game exclusives are highly rated, but the Xbox community is not screaming.
That's because they have a problem, Craig, and they don't want to admit it.
I know.
For them to admit they have a problem, and that's cool. A lot of these motherfuckers have a problem, and they don't want to admit it.
Yeah, well, this guy did admit it, so now he can be console now. I mean, that's my point. Is that they're upset that these games are exclusive because they want to play the games, which has been the theory. I've heard you guys craft it too, but now we have confirmation that is the problem. So,
but you know what the crazy thing is, Craig? They can play the game. They can, and they do play the game. That's the bad part about it is that they talk shit about it, but soon as the air is off, like I said, once they bring in the money, everybody get mad when Crap Gamer say God of War is a piece of shit. Oh, what did he say? All he wants is that click. Soon he gets your click, he's going to go play God of War.
And that's what
I don't disagree with that.
Not YouTubers. That's a YouTuber ass thing to do.
I agree with that. Yeah, but God, I mean, that's subjective. I don't care if he thinks it's a steaming pile of crap. My point is that their issue has always been, if you want to know why they're upset over Sony's exclusives, it's because they don't have any exclusives. So which backdoors us into they don't like the fact that the games are going on to PC.
Here we go.
That's a goddamn lie. That's a lie.
Don't have me go over the back door.
Don't have me go over the room. Into it, Craig.
I ain't going to see nobody's back door now.
I'm just saying. So when they come out,
only on their birthday.
But I'm just saying that when they try to come out, when they come out and they try to say that, well, we don't mind the games going to PC, that's bullshit. You do mind the games are going to PC. You don't like it because it's devaluing the Xbox. That's why the PS5 thing, as soon as Mark Cerny came out last Tuesday and said, here are some of the specs of the PS5, the very next day, it's like, oh, here are the rumors of the Anaconda. Here are the rumors of the Anaconda. That's why they did that. Because they feel some kind of way. I mean, it's going to get, the Anaconda's going to get smashed. I mean, it's going to get killed right out the gate, like when the Reapers killed the Batarians in Mass Effect 3, smashed right out the gate.
That's by design, though, bro. Like that's by design.
Oh, damn.
This shit is by design. That's gonna get smashed because Microsoft isn't giving incentive to actually buy that console. You know what I'm saying? Like all the games are elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm about it.
You can't call anything successful if it's available everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what, Crash? You know what they're not talking about is the Lockhart. Whatever happened to that thing? What nobody's talking about the Lockhart.
Nah, the Lockhart I think is the actual that's the
Xbox. That's the
Xbox too. Or
it's a digital.
Digital one.
What's the one? All right, the one they just came out with the discless one. Is that the Maverick?
That's the Lockhart.
Is that the Maverick?
That's the Lockhart? You sure?
I thought that was the Maverick.
I don't know. I don't know.
That is the Maverick.
Microsoft.
I don't fucking know. Nor do I give a fuck.
Microsoft is doing too much for hardware.
Hey, you know what? That's the first thing that's making them go bad because we don't even know what that is. When you confuse the public, even people that's gamers, when you confuse us, you really fucked up.
Hey, what's the name? They got the Lockhart, the Scarlet.
They got so many of them. They confusing people.
They got one called the McRib too.
I mean, they called the Xbox One X the Xbox One X when they just came out with the Xbox One S. Those are two letters that sound exactly the fucking same. You know what I'm saying? It's so dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Since we're on that subject, let's talk about Xbox 2 links.
Damn,
what?
Yes, ma'am.
I thought the Lockhart was the Xbox too.
Yeah, she got a hot date. That's what it is.
She over here, running the
got
show
all
and saying,
shit.
"Hey, I will sit back." She is over here. Okay, I see you try to do your thing, gangsta ass. Shit.
What's Xbox links? What's that?
Oh, hold on.
Before she got a date with Diver.
Hold on. She got a date. She got a date between Wanye and Jamia Dixon, bitch ass. But
No.
Hold on.
1080p, man.
I don't know anybody who the fuck would date Wanya, but okay.
Hold on. Hey, before we go, nigga. Before we go, what are y'all thinking about Days Gone? What score do you give that shit, nigga?
I say
I don't give a fucking care what score that game gets.
Yeah, nigga, goddamn, but the public does, white boy. White people are.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. The public does need a guidance. I forgot about that. You're right, Trash. I'm sorry.
They want to know what Fatal thinks. God damn it.
White? Oh,
yeah,
you know that.
He's the only
one. He's the alien. Shoot.
He's the only white guy in there.
53 or 83 for me.
Yeah, I give it an 80.
Yep, I'm the only white boy.
I give it between 80 and 86.
I'm in the idea that it'll actually be mid to high 80s.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough.
What about you, Cyber Dragon?
I feel 85 to 88 because the media will not let it get a 90 or higher.
Oh, damn.
It's not that. It's just the fact that it's really Days Gone is not the only game that's like this, but I noticed this the most about Days Gone is that motherfuckers talking mad shit or like talking it up, like mad talking it up. Like either you hyping it real bad or you dogging it real bad. There's like no in between for Days Gone, which is really weird. So you can only pick it's gonna be 90 something or it's gonna be 40 something. You know what I mean? It feels like motherfuckers trying to create some kind of narrative for that shit. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I don't know if it's gonna be bad. I can say that Ben in the studio, is capable of high 80s.
I want this game to be good because I think they'll get the green light of Siphon Filter, bro. If they
fucking dynamics, no,
yeah, I can see that.
But it won't get a 69.
A 59.
It won't get a 69.
What do you think it's gonna get, Josh? What's your score, Josh?
It's gonna be like an 85. I feel like it. I heard this is what I heard. I heard that the storyline is around The Last of Us tier. That's what people have been saying. Some people.
Oh,
I can't confirm that. I doubt it.
I've heard good things about the story. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be boring, but I've heard.
Hey, I'm just worried about the gameplay. I just want the gameplay to be okay. Hey,
I think they're trying to push the story.
Hey, I'm at a hard. Wait, hold on. Before I say mine, Tron, what's your thoughts?
She gives it 2 divers out of 10.
Dang.
I was going to say I don't rate this at all because if people know it's going to be good, it's going to be good. We don't need it.
Okay, fine. Do you think it's going to be good or bad if you're not going to put a number on it?
I think it's going to be in the
middle. How many
two
gaps out of the black bonds are you going to give it?
Damn. Jesus.
What
you gonna give?
Two
what? Two bonds? You think he's gonna get a two bond gaps? Yeah.
Those are wide.
Yeah.
I'll give it I will say the game is going to do well. I mean, it's not going to be for everybody, obviously, but the ones who are diehard, who wants a game they can have a competition with, especially when multiple, not really zombies, but freakers coming out.
They're zombies. They're zombies.
I can't really say they're zombies. They're still alive. So
I know they're freakers. They're still alive. They've been chemically fucked up or some shit.
They're more like feral humans. Just feral humans. That's all they are.
Hey, the only thing I think that's hurting it is not hurting that much is the multiplayer part. I think a lot of people would like to see a multiplayer with the way.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
I feel like that was like that at one point.
Hear me out real quick. The thing why I say that, y'all know it's a game that came out a couple of days ago. A lot of people might not like it, but a lot of people are playing this game, and it's surprising a lot of people, man. And it don't have a story in the multi. It's a co-op, and it's kind of like Left 4 Dead. And a lot of people, since I forgot the name of those people that make Left 4 Dead, but since they're not making Left 4 Dead 3, a lot of people want that Left 4 Dead type of thing, and I think that's the only thing that might hurt the score on this game.
I don't think, but the people, it's always been single player. They've been announced that it does not have a multiplayer in it, and so people have already lived with that shit. They already lived with it. I think, honestly, myself, I think it's gonna get a 79.
Hey,
that's right. I see it straight up.
I can see that too. I mean, I enjoy it. I would like somebody to gift it for me.
You a hater, yo. You a hater.
No, I'm just really.
79, bro. I thought you was gonna say at least an 80 something or 79.
79, man. It's gonna
why
be
79? Why that random?
Why 79? Why 79?
I got to hear this.
First
Give
of
the
all,
lowest number. Everybody gets all upset.
Yeah, that's when he lowballed it like a motherfucker.
That's the lowest number.
I'm not lowballing it. I'm not lowballing at all. First of all, how good is the combat going to be? Right? Like if you're shooting, and the one complaint I heard is that every bullet kills. No matter where you shoot the zombies at, it's gonna kill them, right? Except the boss.
That's not true. I've seen that. That's definitely not true.
Hold on. When you're in open world games, right, can get very boring if there's nothing to do in between that time, right? So unless they have a lot to do in between, it's gonna be some shit. Like open world is gonna be fine, but if I gotta travel like Red Dead Redemption from one fucking spot all the way to another spot, and it's like it's gonna make some people turn some fucking people off, bro. It's not like Red Dead to where there's a lot of shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
But there wasn't that much to do in Red Dead though. Anyway,
it's held the fuck.
The problem with Red Dead, there was too much to do.
There's a lot of things to do in Red Dead. It's just not fun to do.
Yeah, not fun.
Everything that so you can rob a train. All right, got it.
You can fish. You can hunt.
And then you can fish and hunt, right? And then you can race. And then you can race with.
That's what you. So that's something to do. You want a dude that's riding a motorcycle to go fish and hunt?
I'm saying the bike has more horsepower.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
we're talking about things that you could do.
Exactly. Like it's an open world game. If you have an empty open world game, you have fucking Sea of Thieves. You know what I'm saying? It's where you just do one thing.
It's empty. Whoever said it was empty? Who said it was an empty open world?
Okay, fine. What have they showed us? Right? And so
right? Can I say something? Can I say something real quick to address your concerns?
Okay.
So I've looked at this game. I've been looking up this game for a very long time since it came out, or since it was the previews. Basically, their stick for this game is the highly interactive world where it interacts with itself, basically. So, because it interacts with itself, it creates these different scenarios. So, basically, they have like this group, or they have like this root, like gameplay stuff, and then it just does it on its own. I get what you're saying, but just traveling from one place to another, it will create unique events.
This is why I don't like open world games, because if you put too much in between the story, it'll muffle the story. But if you make an open world game and make it mostly about story, you're not gonna have too much in between. They have to reach a delicate as fucking balance to make it to where if you go this path, you got to get like, what do you do? Do you go this path to get more items? Do you go this path to get more? Experience, however they fucking.
I know what you're saying. I think they hit it because it's been in development for 6 years straight. You know what I'm saying? B, they worked on like linear games, so I'm confident in Ben Studios and what they can do.
I'm pretty confident. I've been looking at this gameplay. This gameplay was for I think like 48 minutes, and the dude it was I think it was Game Informer. And the dude that was playing, he's the one that's reviewing it for Game Informer. and he was showing the people the things that you can do while you're not on story mission. He was letting everybody know that this is not a story mission and it's far from a story mission. Right. He did like 6 different things, within that world, and it had nothing to do with the story. It had a little bit of everything.
What was it though? It was story shit. But did it have like, okay, you can customize? Are you only customizing your bike? That's the only customization.
No. You can customize your guns. Your weapon. I think you can. You have this. You have a melee weapon.
You can't customize Deacon St. John. You can't customize the main character. That's the only thing you can't customize.
Yeah, that's the only thing you probably can't do. I don't think nobody want to customize him anyway. I don't think nobody want to customize.
There's people that want to customize him. You know what I mean? There's people that want to make him into a gay dude.
I want to give him a trench coat.
What the hell?
That would be cool to have
like I said before, bro. I think it's a 79.
It's true. No, it's true. It's true. There's on the recent era form, there were people that wanted him to have like a gay interest.
No.
Hey, it is what it is. If he was gay, it'd still be a 79.
It'd be a 94. It'd be a 94.
Are you getting the day one thread? Are you getting the day one? You getting the day one, right?
I was hoping. I've been checking all day to see if these motherfuckers got it. These motherfuckers do not got it yet. No, I'm getting day 0.
I will get it day 1.
79 ain't a bad score, bro. It's almost 80. I'm just saying that.
I'll be at the movie.
I'm just saying it's going to be 85 or more.
Well, when you all are playing that game on your sticks, I'll be at the movies. I mean, like everybody.
No one gives a shit about Endgame.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, my God.
A lot of people actually about Endgame, though.
Everybody, this is what happened with Endgame.
Those people are dumb.
I'm going to tell you what happened.
We don't want to hear.
He died. Iron Man died. Okay, that's what everybody's fine for. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
We'll find out, nigga. We'll find the fuck out.
I'm just glad that series is finally coming to an end.
Game of Thrones will shit on all that.
Hey, Soldier Boy, tell him.
Game of Thrones ain't nothing but a night king who drinks night train.
Oh my God!
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
He lost his goddamn mind. I'm
He did.
I never seen guys so interested in Game of Thrones. I thought
ain't talking about Game of Toilets. I mean, who cares?
I don't even
Yeah, the dragon is going to win. Okay, it's going to get pissed off. It's going to kill everybody.
The dragon is going to win, nigga.
It's going to win.
Have you ever seen Daenerys' teeth, my nigga? Like that's how you
know.
I
know it's got a dragon, and the dragon's going to get pissed. The dragon's going to get pissed, and it's going to kill everybody.
She one of those sharp-mouthed bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like the sexy sharp-mouthed hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like
damn.
Yeah, you ain't never seen a sharp.
Hey man, Daenerys sexy as fuck, bro.
Her secretary got ass, and they only showed it once. That bitch got stupid body, nigga. And she's fucking with a nigga that ain't got no dick. That's how bad this is.
Yo, what is your girl gonna say? What is your girl gonna say about what you saying?
What you mean? My girl, nigga, she got you with me, nigga. She'll be mad if I didn't. She'll be like, she even told me, she said, I fuck with that dickless nigga too. Shit. I'm like, bitch, you don't relax. I'm like, she think that nigga had. She like, she fuck the shit out that dick.
I hear you, Wanye.
One day say something clever in the chat.
What's our next topic? Can we just touch about it just real quick about this Days Gone, since that's a big thing. I mean, I know that you guys are you're rating it 85 or whatever the case is, but are you guys like truthfully excited for the game?
Nigga, are you bagging groceries, nigga? What the fuck was that?
That wasn't me. I wasn't even moving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting it in a couple weeks.
That's your point.
So, yeah.
So
I wasn't even moving.
I do have a question about Days Gone.
Go ahead, Tron. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So is it like I want to know how like was it really confirmed like the daytime nighttime cycles with the weather?
All that shit is real.
Oh, she on my wave. She on my wave of my little fetish for day and night cycles.
Oh my God. No, I'm always into that stuff.
No, try. They literally showed snow like build up.
Yeah. They showed snow.
Fat diver.
Hey, Jamaica, let me know if you need that link, nigga, because you already know how I'm feeling about PC niggas today, nigga. Don't even.
Yeah, Jamaica, you should get up in this bitch, bro.
Nigga.
I was gonna give him the link. I was gonna ask you guys to give him the link.
As far
as give him the fucking link.
Game, I'm not super hyped for it. I'm not hyped for it like Ghost of Tsushima or nothing. But it's super like a game
but you know what?
Play. You feel me?
I feel like I'm hyped because it reminds me. It reminds me of like you can hide and shit like that. It has like stealth elements and shit like that. And then there's the random events that could happen while you're just traveling. That's what I'm stoked about.
Well, that's what Horizon
random events. That sounds so fucking awesome.
Hey, Wanye. Leave him alone. Give him a chance, Wanye. I asked you. This is a favor. It's a favor. For a favor, nigga. Well, not really, nigga. I'll hook you up with a free shirt or something. Fuck you, nigga.
Okay, this dude on Twitter is finally
I see it. But give him 5. Let's get this until he fuck up. Let him fuck up and then do what you do. All right?
Yeah, come on, Hailstorm. Be on your best behavior.
I know.
I
want out of here.
By asking us to be moderated. I just want you to
somebody on Twitter just admitted. Somebody just admitted on Twitter that people didn't buy the Xbox for exclusive games. My God, I'm counseling the masses tonight. I may have to go. So
that's right.
Oh yeah, I will say I do need to buy. I need to buy my end game ticket real quick so I can just see how stupid this movie is gonna be.
I'm afraid it's gonna be.
Well, don't be mad at that.
I'm gonna be riding this bike around just. God damn it, riding a motherfucking bike around for 30 minutes and shit. No, I'm not cool with that.
The world isn't that big though. That's what I heard. It's dense, but it isn't like, you know what I mean? Like it's like fucking
you feel me? Know what I'm saying is like you gotta take care of this motherfucking horse in that game. I don't want to take care of this bike the same way. You feel me?
The hog.
I don't want to take care of the horse. I don't want it to be like, oh, you gotta find the carburetor because the carburetor's fucked up and your shit won't start. And I'm like, come on.
Well, the motorcycle should not have a carburetor. It should be fuel injection.
All right.
Man, all right.
I just want to pick up like any.
There shouldn't be no microtransactions for you to buy gas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want that bullshit. Like I don't want.
But they say that basically. Well, you like cars, right? Royal, you like your cars and shit like that, right? You like your cars, Royal.
To do that, I'm in the middle of eating. That's probably why
because you're gonna be upgrading your car. You know what I'm saying? Basically, or your bike, I should say. You know what I mean? I feel like that's gonna be nice.
What I'm saying is, I don't want it to be like how the horse gets dirty and shit.
Yeah, and
sometimes it don't listen to you.
I think that's what Thresh is talking about.
I don't want bike problems.
Do you still because it's still bad? Is it bad now?
No, it's not now. Now it's not there. It's not there.
I see what it is. I know what it is. Yeah, I'm my shirt. That's what it is. All right, go on.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, LG. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, I just don't want to deal with that shit too much. I just want this motherfucker to be a mode of transportation. If I can upgrade it, that's cool. But I don't want to deal with no bullshit. This game's about survival. I ain't gonna sit here and fuck with this bike.
I've seen many people complain about the horse in fucking Red Dead, and that bitch was never a fucking issue, man.
Well, you do know that the bike doesn't ever get destroyed. You know that, right?
You upgrade it. Its story fucks up, right? It like fucks up. Like, oh, I gotta get a new tire because it's fucked up. So I gotta go into this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it doesn't. You don't have to worry about like you have to be paranoid about the bike that's is blowing up and find another one. It's already. It's not going to destroy it.
I feel like too much details in that department can fuck it up.
I feel like they strike the balance of really. The
way I see it too is Sony Ben. I respect Sony Ben, right? Because they made the Uncharted for the Vita, and that was probably that was a game, one of the best Uncharted, like best usage of the Vita I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? The way you, if any of y'all played it, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you touch the screen,
They did it with the PS. They did it with the PSP too. The PSP, they fucking knocked it out the park with that Siphon Filter game.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I'm saying.
They're capable.
And then they did Siphon Filter too, right? They did all the Siphon Filters, right?
That's what I'm saying. They did the Siphon Filters, but the PSP ones were like the best, like way by far.
Yeah. And so it's like,
hey, dude.
I have faith in them, but at the same time, I mean, I'm looking at the game, I'm looking at the premise. I mean, zombies are tired. I know they're not zombies, but people gonna look at them like they're zombies. I don't care what nobody say. It's a tired concept. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. It's open world. I know it's there, but I could just tell how people act. You know what I'm saying? Like this day and age.
Oh, so that's not your score. That's what you perceive the score to be.
I need to ask this, right? Every time somebody say, "Oh, it's another zombie game," let me be really honest with you. All right, when you play Horizon, when you play against human characters, them motherfuckers are damn near zombies.
I'm right now. I'm clutching my pearls right now when you said that. No,
I'm just being real. They damn near zombies. Their intelligence is nowhere near like a decent human should be. You know what I mean?
I will say this. They are cannon fodder. They just there to kill for the bases.
But that's basically zombie shit. You don't get bored of that.
You know what?
But these zombies aren't stupid though. These zombies aren't stupid. From what I've seen in the videos, these motherfuckers are kind of smart.
And the thing, I think what people are tired about zombie games, because zombies really, they don't do nothing. Zombies are mindless and they move slow. With this game, I think they put a little something in it. When people got,
I put that link in.
I wonder if there's going to be affected mountain lions.
Well, it's going to be moaning.
And you know what? Another thing about this game, man. Another thing about this game is just not zombie, quote unquote, zombie people. Is zombie animals too. That's another thing.
That's true, and it's all gravy. I'm just saying that. No, I just don't get that. I don't get that butterfly stomach feeling when I see this.
No, you won't.
I knew it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
No,
when
you won't.
When I saw Spider-Man, okay, I knew. Even Ratchet and Clank, and they got a low score for no reason. I was like, okay,
I wanted that.
Do anybody know how long this game is? Is it like 20 hours at least?
They say the storyline. They say the storyline is about 30 hours. Just storyline.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
But I will say, you gotta look at this game. But I will say, you gotta look at this game like I Am Legend more so than like a zombie game. That's what they should have marketed as.
I Am Legend was garbage. It is. I Am Legend was garbage. I mean, if it's gonna be like that,
the movie was garbage. The enemies was slick. I like the concept of the enemies. The movie was garbage, but the concept of the enemies, I like the concept of the enemies. There's something about that swarm of zombies that rush.
Are we taking bets? All right, if it's in a 7, if it says between 79 and 77. I want to hear niggas say King Thrash, you are king of the day, nigga. But if it's not, whoever wins,
I ain't saying shit.
I'm saying 80 above. 80 above.
Hey, and if it's 80 and above, then
and if it's 80 above, what you gonna give us, Fred? What you gonna give us?
Whatever y'all want, whatever y'all want.
Okay, that's good. I'm gonna think of something.
Whatever y'all want,
I'm saying, hey, if it's 77 to 79, I'll call you King Thrash.
Yes,
but if it's 80 and above, you have to be.
You gotta call Royal Superior.
I want to Thrash for that night. You can't even be Queen Thrash. You gotta be Prince.
Man, I hate that word, man.
Princess prostate. Princess prostate.
I want to be called the king, like how they do in Game of Thrones, like my liege. Or you know what I'm saying?
You bugged out, man. You bugged out. This nigga somebody.
Got it. Now, if it's under 77, we break even. We all break even if it's under 77. We all break even.
Yeah,
right?
we even if it's under 77.
If it's under 77, then fucking Microsoft's probably going to pick up Ben Studios. That's all I'm saying.
No, they won't. They won't. They won't.
They probably thirsty as hell. Oh, you made a game that's 69. Oh, we need that. Oh, we need that now.
They won't. They won't do that.
Yeah.
That shit was high. Yeah, that shit was high level.
Yeah, I'll be called
Did I
Princess Crash. Everybody in the chat, if you're gonna refer to me, refer to me as Princess Crash. If it's over an 80. If it's over an 80, even the chat got me.
Hey, what's this Sekiro upgrade update?
Oh, they changed the economy or some shit like that.
They changed the bull. The bull
was the only thing that got a slight nerf.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we didn't ask.
Fuck y'all soft ass motherfuckers.
That's the only thing that I've noticed so far. That's the only thing that I've noticed so far was that, was the bull itself, that from at least from what I read. But everything else is still whipping my fucking ass.
Bro, the bull's actually easy as cake, bro. Just parry.
No. What they did was. What they did was they changed fucking so that if you parry his fucking hits and shit, it doesn't do as much phosphor damage to you.
Nah, hey, Mr. Magoo, don't put that on me.
Or something along the lines of that.
Yo, I want to say something. It ties in. It ties.
You deserve to get your stance a little fucked up. Come on now.
Yeah.
It's a
that fight is easy as shit. Well, yeah, that fight's easy as fuck.
Hey,
I want to ask you guys.
I might hold you to that one, yeah. I might actually hold you to that.
Hey, hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on for a minute, y'all. We didn't. Lincoln ain't said nothing, y'all. Lincoln ain't said nothing.
Oh yeah.
I'm still here. I've just been listening.
Lincoln don't play games no more.
If it's not VR, it's not him. If he's not standing up,
if it's not VR,
let's talk about the VR games. You guys know any new VR games coming out?
What's that?
Is the other new VR games coming out?
I'd probably say that I would like to think the next upcoming VR game that I might have my eye on after Blood and Truth, either going to be Iron Man or the Vader Immortal. That Star Wars VR game that's coming to the
No. The next VR game coming out.
He did VR.
The next big VR game coming out is Mario Odyssey and Zelda. The fuck are y'all talking about right now?
Oh my god.
Man, I won't buy a PlayStation.
VR is VR.
I won't buy a PlayStation until pornography is openly available and
crossplay. We need crossplay for porn. Yeah, we need crossplay.
Crossplay porn.
Thank you for the correction on that, Corey. I appreciate that, buddy.
Porn is openly available on PlayStation. You talking about?
I want it published by Sony.
Oh, they're not gonna
I want AAA porno.
Done.
I watch pornos in 8K, 120 frames, motherfucker.
Nah, that's what Craig's doing on his PC right now.
They got VR porn right now, dog. That's AAA porno. What you talking about?
I want to ask you. I want to ask you guys this. I want to ask you guys this. It ties into Sekiro and Days Gone. Mm-hmm. So apparently, there's button mashing. Like, when you try to break free or something, you have to hurry up and tap the fucking button. Well, there was an outcry that Sony should allow, or Ben Studios should allow you to hold the button and it automatically mashes.
Y'all asking Japanese motherfuckers.
No. Here's the thing. No. I say this right because there were people that were getting on Ben Studios' case for not incorporating the accessibility thing where you have to hold the button for those quick time events. But then, they got into this was on Reset Era. They got into a real big conflict, and I'm like, there was a guy that was handicapped that beat Sekiro. I don't understand what the problem. Okay, so basically, there were people getting mad at Ben Studios because there's no accessibility for the button mashing sequences. They were saying that you need to hold the button instead of tapping it because some people that are handicapped can't rapidly press the button.
Right. So they want people to.
So what about all those games in the past that has
One, I won't hate on you for that one. That was a good one.
Okay, you guys. Hey, before we start, I'm gonna let people know I did not bet any of the scores. So everybody's asking that I should do a face reveal, and I'm like, no.
I'm gonna say
no,
man.
Hey, try. No, you know the rules about the chat. You know what I'm saying? Ignore damn near half the chat.
With you, right? but as far as what you're saying, man, you know what? The one thing I don't like about SJW is that it's always some white girl speaking on my behalf.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same way with this disabled people.
Fucking preach, man.
Why are your ass not disabled?
Right, he's right.
For disabled motherfucker. I have not once heard a motherfucker complain about this shit. I have not.
There was one guy at Naughty Dog. There was one guy at Naughty Dog, kind of like highlighted. He said he couldn't do it. He couldn't press the button. You know what I'm saying? And they made a whole like thing about it, a whole video and shit like that.
So all
but I'm trying to wonder
thousands of games in the past that
you need
have
to stay away from Reset. I agree. Reset is not a good point.
All they gotta do is they got a problem with it. Just fucking put a mode in it for people who have who are differently abled. My nigga, like put it where you can hold a button, just like they already got it for vision, right? Like they got it to where you can change it to if you're colorblind in Battlefield, you can change it to where the icons will be different so you can actually see it. Do the same fucking shit for that. Then make a button press, do that, and then solve the problem. That's it. If not, so what?
But I am curious that somebody that was handicapped beat. But I am curious that somebody that was handicapped beat Sekiro.
Right. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, humans can do anything they put their mind to. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. I just want to highlight that. That's it.
Yeah, niggas can do anything. That's why I hate when motherfuckers like I always want to put handicap out there. Yeah, they cry about everything. Oh, handicap. Niggas can't even say retarded no more, even though a nigga retarded. Like, hey, he retarded, so you gotta. No, shit, nigga. What do I call the nigga? Like, you making new rules, like on the fly. Like, god damn.
No, that nigga slow as shit.
Can't call gay people gay no more and shit. Gotta call them what, nigga? Like, what do you call them now, nigga? Like, I mean, I call a gay nigga gay. Like, hey, nigga, you gay? Watch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
It's not like that. What the hell? You can still call someone gay.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't.
Oh, who said that? Who said that?
You can't. You gotta watch out what you say, because that may be offensive. For saying somebody gay or some shit.
Who's saying that? That's the question.
The same crazy white woman that Royal was talking about.
Speaking for you, right? I'm an Asian dude. I always find it weird, like a white girl, like, well, how are Asian motherfuckers feel about it? Calm your ass down, white lady.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I noticed that. You know what else I noticed? Even being black,
I'm not mad.
Even being black, I've noticed that white people get more mad about shit that they feel is bad towards black people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't even trip, and you don't be even trip.
I don't even notice shit. Like somebody eating watermelon. Ooh, he's eating watermelon. Like white ass. What the fuck? I don't care.
Well, did you hear about what's her name? What's her name? Sharon or whatever that white chick. That white chick. Who was that white chick again? That chick named Sharon or something like that. She played like some Snow White bitch.
Who?
It's the white chick. She played the Snow White lady from like the Snow White movie. I forgot what her name is. She played Hancock.
Oh yeah, you talk about that bitch from Twilight or something like that?
No, she played what do you call it? Hancock. She was the chick in Hancock.
I don't know, but what about it?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess she must be irrelevant.
Either way, no. If I say the name, y'all know. But here's the thing: she adopted 2 black kids, right? And she said that
okay, good for her.
But she said this, right? She said now the black kids that she had one was a boy and one was a girl.
Was it Angelina Jolie?
No, it's not Angelina Jolie. One of the recent videos or whatever the case is, she said that I have 2 beautiful black or African American daughters.
And people got mad.
But then people asked her a question. I thought you had a son. She said that, my son identified as a transgender at the age of 7.
See, that's what I'm saying. That shit like that. That's why it's
not like it's not even.
Fuck you, Diver. Get your ass in here.
Yeah, Diver, get your dumb ass in here.
Hey, more or less. I see that as their problem. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's how they gonna go about raising their family, then let them niggas
that
do
ain't
that
her.
shit.
That ain't her. That's not her family. That's not her. That's not her kin. That ain't her kin. She adopted 2 black kids.
You're talking about fucking Charlie.
Wait. No, that's wrong. That's wrong too. Because she's taking care of them motherfuckers. Nobody else stood up to take care of them, right?
Yep, that's true. That's true.
She's taking care. That is her fucking family, bro. I got friends that I'm closer to than I am family. Like that's family. If she's taking care of these people and nobody has even asked her to do so, she's blessing these children with a lot.
She's going to jack up. She's going to look. The kid at 7 years old. The kid at 7 years old, right, is already identifying his sex.
See, that's the problem. Where I feel like,
but here's the thing, Nick. Kids don't understand until they're older.
That is,
bro. You know what? That's what I think. That's the part about America that we need to fix, bro. Because the younger these kids get, man, they let these kids. The kids don't even get to decide. It seems like the parents get to decide what safe kids are.
I got bills. I got bills.
Not true. Hold on. It's not true. Little kids do decide what they want.
I got bills. I don't got time. Why do we worry about what other kids is doing with their family and how they do their shit when we got bills and shit? We got a whole shit to fucking worry about. Like everybody gonna do something different.
I understand that. At 7 years old, man. At 7 years old, I haven't met a kid at 7 years old that understands what really a man and a woman is. I've never met a 7-year-old kid that knows that, hey, I know a woman has a pussy and a guy has a dick, and I know what that means. Ain't no 7 years old out there that knows shit like that.
But yeah, true. I understand your disdain towards it, but I'm just saying
that shit right there. Now, listen, a lot of this has to do with. Hey, look, a lot of this has to do with me. Far as religion, that shit right there, fucking another man is the nastiest fucking
That's
thing
not what they're doing.
I mean,
I understand that part. I understand that part. What I'm saying is that you're taking kids because, like I said, I've told y'all this like a couple of weeks ago. They have a show out where this kid at 13 years old is getting a fucking sex transplant. He cut his dick off as a pussy. That shit is just way too much for kids. Like that shit is way too much.
I agree, but it's also
way too much.
Oh, hey, by the way, Big Money, did you hear? Hold on. Big Money, did you hear about the gingerbread man shit?
The
gingerbread man shit. Did you hear about that?
Oh, what you can't call it gingerbread man ginger or some shit like that?
No. Like some company has tried to fight for the rights to call it to not call it gingerbread men anymore.
Yeah, call it gingerbread people.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they want to call it gingerbread people now.
Do you know what? That's not.
Gingerbread person. Hold on, y'all. Let me hear what Vera got to say. What'd you say, Vera?
I was trying to say that's not okay. So I can tell you about the history of what's been really going on. When kids were born, like some kids are born with both genders. So when they were born, their parents, took their, remove their penis when they're young, right? Yeah, but listen to this. When they got older, they got really confused because there's times where they felt more masculine than they do feel feminine. There was also that confusion happened. A lot of kids were getting upset. When they got older, they got pissed off at their parents for making
Vera, how many kids are born with the same sex? That's a very small number.
It's rare. It's a very rare.
Very rare. Yeah,
it is very rare. But the ones who came out and talked about it, they actually said it. So now parents are letting their kids decide when they're older what they should do. There is a thing like that. So the kids are saying, and I'm hearing this from kids too.
Oh, this shit.
Hey, I don't want to.
But don't.
This conversation because this conversation right here has a lot of religious things with me.
Right.
But I think a religion should not. But here's the thing: a religion
shouldn't be in there. Religion has
it has everything. Listen. You know why I haven't. See, in religion, the thing about religion. The one thing about religion, everything that you do, you devote everything that you do every minute of your life to God. If God don't like that shit, if He say it's nasty as fuck, it's nasty.
Hold on. Let me talk.
Everybody has different beliefs, though. Big Money.
I understand. That's what I'm saying. That for me.
But
That's
not
for me.
everyone's religion is the same way, though.
Hold on. Y'all gonna let me speak on this thing. Hold on. When it comes to religion, there's nothing I don't like about
Hold on, let Brad say what he gonna say, y'all. Go ahead, Brad.
All right.
One thing I don't like about the whole religious thing is that everybody's not fucking religious. All right, God never came down this motherfucker and said, "Hey, gay people was bad." Man wrote the fucking Bible. Let's not fucking act like that shit didn't happen that way. All right, don't put words in God's mouth. We don't know what the fuck what is. At the end of the day, we don't know what the fuck.
Bro, God, for me, God, for me, God, listen,
it's wrong for anybody to think how anybody thinks. There's nothing wrong with anybody's beliefs. That's why it's called beliefs, right? It's everybody thinks. At the end of the day,
I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm not on that religious tip, but here's what I will say. I'm a straight dude, so I think that's just nasty because I'm straight.
Thank you.
I'm sure.
You know what the crazy thing is? You know what the crazy thing about that, LB? You know what the crazy thing about that is? Him just saying that, being a man. You can even, if you go to a heterosexual man and a heterosexual woman and you ask them that, they gonna all say the same fucking thing. I think that's nasty. I'm sorry.
Right. I think that's nasty. Right. Okay, then ask a bisexual man that shit. What he say?
He gonna like it. He want a sword.
Well, hold on. I would say this, and then that's okay. So
why the fuck we talking about gay shit all the
time? I don't know. No, I mentioned about the social. I mentioned about the social justice warriors. That's why I mentioned. I mentioned about the chick.
Nasty at all? I just think that. Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's nasty.
Well, because you watch Yaoi.
But no, that's not because of that. Listen, it has nothing to do about that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But it has nothing. It really does have nothing to do about me liking yaoi because I really don't like yaoi anyways. But when people really talk about, but no, seriously, on a serious note, I have relatives, I have friends who are in that LGBT group. They do have their own opinions about this subject. They do have their own feelings. But you can't really use your religion to bash them because you're pretty much prejudiced. I know, but it's your own. That's their own biased, prejudiced views. There's no different. About someone's race or someone else.
What the thing is, sweetie. When you try, because I would never say I live my life as God is for, because I did every fucked up thing under the sun. But when you try to live your life in the way God wants you to, bruh, sis, I'm telling you, everything that you do, you devote in Islam. Everything that you do, you devote to God. Whatever He say no to, that's what you say no to 100%, 110%. That's what you do. You live your life for Him. Now, see, the thing is like the way we all believe is nothing wrong with your belief, because in the Quran it tells you believe what you want to believe. I can show you where it say believe.
Wait, can I say something? Wait. Can I say something real quick? This is
let me finish it. It says you believe what you want to believe, but once you
I didn't really do all this.
Once you face him. I cannot. With all what we all explaining right now, when the truth really happens that day, even if you believe it or not, it's one day that you're going to stand in front of your Lord and you're going to be explaining that to Him, and He's going to tell you, "I told you not to mess with that." But God, hold on for a minute. It was what was going on at the time.
But God
that ain't what I told you.
God never said that, though.
But we don't.
That's for me, and that's my belief.
Wait, hold on. All I'm going to say is this. Wait. All I'm going to say is this. I'm a Christian. All I'm going to say is this.
No. Come on, man. Next subject. This is too fucking long on some gay shit. We ain't gonna never agree to this.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be solved. This is a gaming channel. Wait till Friday. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? When we dedicate to some
nigga, we gonna be talking about games for a few minutes, and we gonna get on something else that's off game. So what are you talking about?
I know, but
what are you talking about? We gonna talk about games for a few more minutes, and we gonna find something else to get into.
It is too much time being spent on 7-year-old.
No, Luke Cage look good though.
What's the next
Liu
subject?
Kang is fired in Mortal Kombat 11, yo.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mortal Kombat.
No, it's Sub-Zero, man. Sub-Zero.
Mortal Kombat garbage as fuck. It's the same ass game. It looked the same to me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
How, yo? Why you biased? Why you biased for? Why for what? What is it?
Same.
Why? No, it's not. It
Typical
changes
trash.
every single game.
Oh my
Same
god.
fucking game. Same fucking game, bro. Like,
No, it's not. You terrible.
It's the same
Biased.
story. I guess it's the same story. I guess we're saying.
motherfuckers, I don't give no passes, cuz I don't give no same motherfucking
What about Street?
game.
What about Street Fighter? It's been the same thing over and over again.
It has not been the same.
Over and
thing,
over
bro.
again. Over and over.
I don't even
and
like
over
Street
again.
Fighter 5, but Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 4 are two totally different.
That's the only two ones that they
Okay,
changed.
so then by your logic, you can go Mortal Kombat Armageddon to fucking Mortal Kombat 9. Those two games play entirely fucking different.
They have not upgraded Mortal Kombat since Mortal fucking Kombat, my nigga. Everything is
what the fuck are you talking about?
Let me finish. The game is still stiff as fuck. Still stiff as fuck. Still unbalanced when you if you got a projectile motherfucker and stiff.
They all have projectiles. What do you mean?
You got moves when you got moves that
They have some sort of projectile.
They still got collision problems to where if you press like high punch and you jump in the air trying to add a high punch, that shit went right through niggas. I stopped fucking trying to do it. Like they still have the basics to do.
What is that? Who's doing that? Who's doing that?
Who's cooking?
They still got the fucking basics.
Dang, y'all all up in people's mics. Leave people alone.
I don't know.
Always JD doing something.
Y'all, I'm in the laundromat, yo.
Here's one thing I don't like about Mortal Kombat, and the problem I have with Mortal Kombat it stems from original Mortal Kombat. Block button. I hate block button fighting games.
Man.
That's because you're Asian.
I like back.
Goddamn.
God damn, Josh, shut the fuck up, dude.
It's scientifically proven that Asians do not like block buttons. Look it up.
And it's silently. Oh my god. Oh god.
Wait. Is Royal Asian?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Scientifically proven.
Shut the hell up.
As of right now, in this chat room, we are 100% on the fact that Asian people do not like that shit. I'm 100% an Asian motherfucker. And I don't like that shit. No, you know why I don't like block button? The reason why I don't like block button is because block button actually take away a lot of your ability to see what happens next. You don't have to worry about moving your finger. To block.
Yeah, you can't really see what they're about to do.
Yeah, you just click the button and it blocks. Like you don't actually have to stop all the moves that you're in the middle of doing.
Yeah,
you can just press the block button.
It is.
I know you can block button either, but goddamn.
I will say that it is true that it is a little bit more footsie, but it's not really like Street Fighter or SNK games type of footsie. It's still Mortal Kombat.
But that's their identity. That's their identity, though. That's what it is.
But see, the problem is there's a lot of things about Mortal Kombat combat that is not great. You know what I mean? And
I know, but that's like saying I don't like black people.
No. That's like saying that.
What the fuck, man? I swear to God, Josh.
Mortal Kombat.
I'll let you is not dark enough to fucking that boy.
Mortal Kombat 11 is Mortal Kombat 10 with less characters, my nigga. That's what that is. Just pay for less characters. That's all it is.
You racist sitting on Mortal Kombat like this, man.
Mortal Kombat 11 is Mortal Kombat 10 with less fucking characters. That's all I get out of it. I played it last night. Yes, I played it last night. I wouldn't say this shit if I didn't play it. Trust me. I played it last night. and I've been playing Mortal Kombat 10.
You sure about that?
I've been fighting.
He
Yeah,
didn't play
fucking
it.
positive.
He's lying.
Oh, my,
Is it that you're not good at Mortal Kombat?
I am good at Mortal Kombat, nigga. That's the problem.
I want to see the receipt.
No, he got the little
I still played it last night. I still played the shit.
Hey, stream it after the show so I can see, man. I got to see this because
I don't own it. I'm not dumb enough to buy it. I share play shit before I buy shit that I'm not sure about.
Wait, you share played it? Come on, man. All that input latency. Stop it, man. Stop.
Let me finish. Don't compare my internet. Don't compare my internet to your internet, my nigga. All right, I didn't have no link.
God damn.
Nigga, I work for the cable company. They give me that free shit and at maximum power.
Maximum power? Is that slightly above fucking dial-up?
My shit
feels like dial-up. Comcast feels like dial-up. Okay.
That game is pick up and play.
No, we got an extra cable.
You can beat anybody as long as you got the timer right with your fireballs. You got the timer right with your fireballs, it kicks you straight.
Shit. We had the business bundle. Like, fuck that.
Shit ass game to where you don't even got to look up the move list to do moves. All you got to do is just do the same motherfucking move.
Brad, was this the next subject? Mortal Kombat was the next subject?
No, this was a diversion from the subject Messai just made. That's all that was.
We don't talk about gay kids. We don't talk about
a long time ago.
I ain't fucking with JD. JD crazy.
That's what that was. This was a distraction, so you can change it up. Either way, what's the next subject again? I forgot what it was.
We were going to talk about the Xbox 2 link, but y'all kept on different subjects.
That's true. But we staying on Mortal Kombat because Destiny ain't the only problem I got with Mortal Kombat. We gonna ignore.
Damn, how many bones you gotta pick with this shit?
Are we gonna ignore the microtransactions?
We're gonna run a business. Come on, everybody have the internet.
So I've been hearing about these microtransactions. What
are we gonna ignore the microtransaction problem that they have?
Nope.
No, I'm gonna look into that right now.
I was gonna pick up the game until I heard what they were doing with them fucking crypts and shit. I was like, nope, I'm good. Yeah, that's my only beef. That's my only beef with it. Everything else is cool.
I'm actually playing Mortal Kombat right now. Let me look up.
Is this the first
But you can thank Warner Brother. You can thank them. They did it.
Hey guys, is this the first Mortal Kombat with microtransactions?
No,
10 was laced.
No, it's not. But this one right here, it's like they got grinding micro shit. Like you got to grind through shit or buy through shit. You know what I'm saying?
So this got a story to it.
Tom Crystals.
The story is actually pretty dope. You know what I will say? I've never actually been a fan of Mortal Kombat's combat, but I always like their stories. I think their story is pretty dope.
No, the story mode has been good. But it's one of the best fighting game story. They do their fighting game story mode pretty good.
Oh, sorry, I gotta mute my mic. Sorry about that, guys.
Mute it.
Hey.
That gotta be no damn car. That better be a motorcycle.
That was a car, nigga. He needed a goddamn
transfer. That was a car. Oh my god.
That's a 370.
You got Grimace?
It's a 370.
That was not the 370.
What are you talking about Grimace like that for?
Again, I walked outside. I'm in the apartment's laundromat. That's where I'm at.
Hold on. Let me keep going on this shit. The crypt itself requires the internet. All right, in a fighting game.
I told you that shit was real.
The crypt requires the internet. All right.
Man. Somebody firing up. Fatal, you firing up?
So for no fucking reason, bro.
I heard that lighter.
Online all the time.
You said that's a scooter. That probably was a scooter, no key, Kai.
Smoking a split. That's how any multiplayer game is, though. Any multiplayer is going to have like always online.
We can't sit there and say we can't do that, buddy.
As much as I hate Street Fighter 5 because I'm a Street Fighter fan, Street Fighter 5 doesn't do that.
You don't need online all the time.
They don't do that shit either, man.
Damn, Josh, shows how much you know, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Again.
No, but I'm saying for any online game, it's an online thing.
Right. He's partially right because most online games do that.
All right, type it in.
I think the whole problem is for me is the fact that it's focusing way too much online instead of offline. So.
Oh no, he said. Oh, Wanye said.
Who's playing Windex?
No, nigga, that was black people scratching. That was black people scratching their throat. Nigga, relax. Nigga. You know how it is, nigga. You don't know about that. You ain't black if you don't know about that.
The scratching throat.
Yeah, nigga. You ain't black. That's a black thing right there. White people be like, "How do you do that? Oh my god!" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, white ass bitch. Don't worry about our secrets." You took enough.
Oh my god,
white person thing.
Damn, dude.
Shit. White people do that shit all the time.
Still, the white people are still in here.
And in the chat,
am I the only one in here? Plenty of crazy things.
Man, I don't.
I feel honored.
You know,
As Kanye said, you can't access your shit in Mortal Kombat if your internet is down, my nigga, or if their servers go down.
That's what I'm saying.
See, that's fucking stupid, man.
All problems, bro.
Hey, hold on. I'm not getting MK11 anytime soon, then.
I'm not getting it at all.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
God damn it.
But you know what? But this is what people kind of wanted. You know, people. You know, I don't want to say this. This is what people kind of wanted for the longest time. I remember back in the PS3 and the PS2 days, everybody talk about what would it be like to be on internet and play games with other people around the world and stuff. And I remember people talking about that. The more we asked for it, I think they heard, and now they're using it as, you know, a way to get more money and stuff. Because
well, it's funny. I'm glad that you brought that up, though, Tron, because you bring up a good point. Because last generation, people were clamoring for fucking online.
They were.
This generation, now everybody doesn't want it anymore, man.
No. That's actually a difference. If you look forward to something because you thought it would be cool, that's one thing. But then when you get to that level, they were like, "Oh, you gotta choose between playing by yourself on a single player experience, or you have to play online." Fuck, you're like, damn, like I gotta choose. Why can't I choose? Why can't you make the single player and some multiplayer and separate the shit? Or do both?
Stay on my diary.
I have to choose.
Damn.
The chat room needs to stay on my diary, like literally.
Lord, what does that even fucking mean?
Hey, that nigga Dexter man said he sent me a screenshot and everything about how they kick you out if the Mortal Kombat servers go down and you in the crypt, a single player mode, it will kick you out of that whole server.
Let me tell you, you know the worst part. You know what? Why I'm. You guys know what I. You know I don't like.
Actually, you don't thrash. You bring up a good point there.
But you guys, hey, you know what? There's one thing I want to say before you go. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but there's one thing I'll be a little concerned about these games now. Some games, when you get kicked out, you know they can boot you out for like timeouts and stuff, right? Like certain games will time you out, even though you got kicked out. They'll assume that you just bailed out because you know being a sore loser. There are certain games that do that. Imagine stuff like this.
Rage quitting.
Yeah, people rage quit and they leave. Some games actually kind of put you on a timeout.
Bro, fighting game is the worst when it comes to rage quitting.
Yeah.
No, I played Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege, I made a mistake. I wanted to throw like an EMP blast and I fucking millions. I threw an actual grenade and it killed 3 of my teammates and they booted me out immediately and then I wasn't able to play for 30 minutes. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Niggas don't be playing in these games, yo. You get booted out for all sorts of shit. But
here's the thing: when I had the biggest issue, I was playing the game. You know, even though it was a mobile game, but I was playing the game, and my internet was so bad it kept kicking me out of the game. So it thought I was, you know, leaving because of rage quit. But then I got this message saying that if I keep leaving out the system, I was going to be permanently banned from the game.
What game?
It was just an online game on my mobile game.
I see a super chat in parentheses. It says Kid Smooth super chat. Shout out to Ice Wallow. Who the fuck is that? What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Some dumbass. But anyways,
something totally different. Let's stay on the game, Thrash.
There was a video, Thrash. There was a video I watched this morning.
I was saying that just imagine. Think about streaming is like that. But you guys think about this could be the future also gaming is when you get banned real easy just because of an internet issue.
It's been going like that for a while. But here's the thing, though, right?
But I'm not finished yet. When I was trying to say,
damn!
I was saying.
That's what she said in the bedroom.
I was saying was this could be a big issue for all streaming. It becomes a norm where you just get banned every time just because you got kicked out of the internet. That's all I was going to say.
It's already been doing that for a while now. That's what I've been trying to mean. That's what I'm telling you. It's been like that for a while.
But it's going to be a common thing.
Yeah, no, it's going to be more common, yeah, but it's been happening for a while. Even like it started with that shit with Last Generation too as well. There were a lot of people that were streaming on Twitch Last Generation. They got banned for fucking dumbass fucking things, man. Dumbass reasons.
But I'm just saying that this is not. I know, but that's what when it comes to streaming, and you're paying for that, and all of a sudden you get banned, and everything you can't get back on, and all that money you spend, that will be a big issue. That's my biggest concern when it comes to streaming.
Hey, you know what the scary thing is like a lot of us spent a lot of money, and it's like these gaming companies do not care how much money we spent.
Exactly.
They want to keep spending more money. They don't care.
The greed era, big money. That's the part that's what we're in right now, man. We've been in there since the middle of Last Generation. The fucking greed era, and it's not going to fucking let up.
Yep, it's gonna keep getting higher and higher. They're gonna find all different ways to ban us, find different ways to get more money from us.
Well, thank you, Warner Brothers and NetherRealm, for ruining one of my favorite fighting game franchises of all time. Fuck y'all.
Mortal Kombat is a really good game.
Man, I asked, if you want to come back, you gotta pay me $5. You gotta super chat me $5.
Trash. While we're talking about MK11, let me just say this real quick, man, because I've been wanting to get this out there. There was a video I watched this morning of this couple, right? Fucking, they were playing the game. I guess they got a copy from NetherRealm themselves or Warner Brothers, whoever the fuck it was. And when they got into the game, they had to wait 14 fucking minutes just for the actual single player to unlock.
Wow.
Now, normally when you get a game early and you pop the game in, right? Fucking when that's not locked behind the fucking internet connection, dude. You get in there and play as much as you want, right? Blah, 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 blah. But not in Mortal Kombat 11. You had to wait for that shit to unlock.
From what I've been hearing, Mortal Kombat 11 been getting review bombed like a motherfucker because of this shit. Is that true?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But the funny thing is, they've been giving it good scores, like the actual reviewers, but I guess people on owns have been shitting on it.
Since when is reviewers even relevant at this fucking point, man? The way they give fucking shit high scores all the fucking time.
They're relevant now. We just had like a fucking.
I got fucking blocked, bro. Damn.
From where?
On Mortal Kombat?
Huh? Foxy Games. The nigga blocked my ass.
You got to put Xbox, not PlayStation.
We didn't see that coming.
Yeah, man.
He must have been, yo.
Hey, you want me to talk to him for you, bro? You want me to talk to him for you? I'll talk to him for you.
I don't know.
Well, clearly I'm relevant to you, Diver, if you can't keep my fucking name out of your mouth, you blubberpot bitch.
I'm doing a self-review, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened just now. Like, I'm like, God, I'm blocked. Why? Man.
Don't do a video on him. That means do a video on him.
I show nothing but respect. Guys, nothing but
one, yeah, I didn't know this.
Hey, I can vouch for you. Nothing but. Everything you said about him is golden. Everything you said about him is golden. I don't even see why he did that.
Yeah, that's the homie. I always respected him. I used all his quotes. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect. I was on Lucas shit. Lucas was like, no, don't do that. Like, all I said was like because I'm bipolar. Everybody was saying what they was. I was like, well, I'm bipolar. So I get away with
that would get you fucking banned on his channel, dude.
It's like, goddamn, I'm gonna repeat what you said, nigga. That's it. Like, goddamn.
Fucking trash.
When did he ban you though? When did he?
I don't know. I'm trying to say why. I'm trying to say why this link. He said, he need to get a word in. And
no, I'm saying when did he block you today?
No, I don't know. I don't follow that nigga like that. I don't know. Hey, you probably been. I'm pretty sure
you probably watched your video, your parody video. You probably
you know what killed me about
somebody.
Wanye, what are you doing, Wanye?
Hey, guys, you know what kill me of people like that? People like that will swear up and down they never look at your videos, but they'll end up blocking. And then
always, that's normal.
They kill me. You know who's gonna block you next, right? You know who's gonna block you next. You know
it's been that. It's been that. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
I've been at that. I've been on that level. A good grip. Yeah.
Now,
matter of fact,
I'm surprised Frenchie bitch ass ain't gonna block. I think I'm gonna make it my mission
to be honest with you. I feel kind of proud when I roll down my fucking shit and see that I can't see certain comments.
Hey, I don't blame you, Royal.
It's nothing better if I stroll down my shit and I see a whole bunch of people saying shit, and all of a sudden I see a whole bunch of comments that I can't see. I'm like,
make a segment on the show.
More like
Twitter tweets.
LB, but those people will swear up and down. They never look at your videos. They never heard anything you said.
I'm saying,
but they.
That's what niggas do. All these motherfuckers be insecure. If you gotta block motherfuckers like that, nigga, and like you feel like the nigga who sent on Twitter, he said crap gamer, man. I banned him or I blocked him because I'm like, nigga, why does that? Who are you? Like, who cares that you blocked crap gamer, nigga? Like, you want some kind of attention? Like, so what if you block crap gamer, nigga, just because he's talking about Xbox badly? So what? Like, what's wrong with you, niggas?
You know
like,
what? Hey, keeping it always real, bro. I don't even know how to block people, man. I do not. If I really wanted to, I don't even know how to.
I don't even know how. I don't care. Like niggas talk shit all day about a nigga. Do it. You gonna do it anyway. I would rather know what I'd rather know what you're saying than not know. Fuck it, nigga. Like you got something to say, I'll go ahead and destroy your shit just like I did to piss you off in the first place. So like me, I never understood it, but it's all good. I mean,
I laugh from a healthy, superior place every time I see that shit.
Superior. Hey, that nigga Ryan has blocked a few people, and they was like surprised by the shit. I think Danny got blocked by him. Like, what the fuck I do? Like, damn, I didn't do anything. Like, this is the same guy that was saying that J-Tech was a punk for blocking people. Now niggas blocking niggas for no reason.
Bro, see, that's what I'll be saying. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. That shit crazy. But they, they don't do shit like that.
I don't block. I parry. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I parry.
Oh, this nigga said parry. Oh my god.
Parry is number mute. So Perry is mute. So I have some something to. I really do have something to say though, but.
Go ahead, say it.
Nothing bad, you guys. Damn.
No.
Oh, are you gonna say lavender? Are you gonna say lavender?
I am not saying that. I don't know why you want me to say that. Oh, hey. Oh, shit.
Hey,
one day, welcome, brother.
Fuck's sake. What up, Wanye?
Go ahead, girl. Take a seat for a second.
Hold on, Vera. You 5'3" though?
Yes.
Everybody
What's their mix
I heard about C's. I don't know if it's true or not. I heard about C's. So
I just want to know who talked about the C
I
cup.
heard she's cripping.
Hey, the C cup thing was me. I did a measurement, a voice measurement.
My god!
No, the best way to do it is what I did. What I did was
laugh with her.
Yeah, with a C cup like level, like she got to control those shits when she laughs. Look, I turned my TV up. I turned my TV up all the way, and I put a glass of water. You know how the Jurassic Park? It's a Jurassic Park test. You know how Jurassic Park the water shake when the T-Rex goes. Depending on how many ripples you get, if you get one ripple, it's an A cup, 2 ripples, B, and then 3 C cup. She got 3 ripples every time, nigga. Every time.
So what's the spill? D cup?
C cup confirmed, nigga. She can't even say I'm wrong. Am I wrong? See that shit?
Me?
Try.
Don't lie. We seen your picture.
Nigga, perverted ass fucking.
I want to see the picture. Everybody see the picture.
Those are C. You're hilarious.
Yes. Told you.
You're hilarious.
You're hilarious.
Oh, right.
Fatal. Go
on. She said that like it's bigger, nigga. She said that like it's bigger. Yeah, it did.
Wait, what did you say there, Wanye?
I'm just saying what Vera's thinking.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
Josh, fucking.
All right. Let me go ahead and get off what I was talking about. Okay, Vera, you said
go ahead.
You said you were playing a game, and then of course, it was trying to say that you get banned if you got a bad connection, right?
No, it said it thought I was I think it was reading as if I was basically left. I left in the game, like I rage quit, but I didn't rage quit. My internet literally just went off, and I had to get back in, and then I got the message in my email, and I was like, "Damn, they're that quick."
It's hard to gauge that. How do you know if someone literally lost connection?
That's what they've been doing though. Like for some of these games, they've been experimenting. They've been like, okay, well, if you're a rage quitter, we're gonna put you with rage quitters. Some of these games do that. Other games just be lazy and be like, well, you have a bad connection.
Street Fighter 5 would actually do even worse, in my opinion, worse. If you're a fighting game type of motherfucker and you have this strike on you, like it looks bad, like on your name it says this motherfucker rage quit. You're like, damn, and you see it on your profile, you're like, damn, everybody.
Damn, is that normal?
Damn.
Like gamers got fucking resumes now. People looking at gamers' resumes. Like,
that's right.
That's
why Google
for the most part, big money, yeah.
If you're a fighting game fan and then you go online and you see this motherfucker and you're like, oh, these motherfuckers stay rage quitting. You're like, I ain't trying to play this motherfucker. This motherfucker's soft. And that's on your name for life now. Your ass soft. I think that's even the worst. Like, that's even
LB, I see that part, but what I'm saying is I never knew that it was something like that you can go look up. I didn't even know you can look something like that up.
It's on your motherfucking name. You feel me? Like my
anytime you pop up,
right? On 345 PKD or something like that. And
they only do that in fighting games.
A whole bunch of time, it would be attached to my name on there on my shit.
What about other games? Do they only do that in fighting games, or do they do that in other games like Call of Duty or something like that?
Competitive games.
You can't really do that to Call of Duty because if you dip out on a game on Call of Duty, you don't like your team can still play. But if you dip out on a fighting game, I'm just sitting here like the fuck you doing, bro?
Yeah,
you know how long I waited to actually have this motherfucker load up.
They base it off the servers that you're in. So therefore, if you know what I mean, if you're on somebody else's like connection and your connection ain't good as everybody else's to that person,
no,
it's out. They're not gonna count it for you.
No, I don't believe that. Your ass, for whatever reason, your connection only goes bad on the second round right before you die.
What are you talking about?
Bro, like Street Fighter 5 had me like I was actually raging, and I'm not raging because I was losing. I was raging because can one of y'all motherfucker finish a match with me, please? God damn. Like I was so fed up. Like the first week of Street Fighter 5, I still remember that shit. Like rage quitting after rage quitting, bro. And I'm like, bro, this game is new. Don't none of us know what we're doing, bro. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
LB, so when somebody quit, it doesn't go on their record. When somebody quit, it doesn't go on their record.
Back then, to the point where it got so bad, like the whole Street Fighter community is like, man, y'all need to do something about this shit because this is bullshit. Like, if you think about it, if I play a match with you, right, and I lost, and you took those points. Cool, you took those points. I asked for a rematch, and you took it. And damn near at the end of the rematch, and I'm just fucking your ass up, and all of a sudden you lost connection. When I'm about to beat your ass, like you can take about 2-3 more hits before you die, and all of a sudden you lost connection. Okay.
I wish they do something like that in Madden, man. Because they do shit like that in Madden. They do shit just like that with Madden. People will quit, and it don't be nothing done about it, man. Don't be nothing done about it. That should be.
That should be
like there's no way for them to filter it out.
You can't take an L, bro. How are you ever gonna get better? And the points that you have, they're not really your points, so you ain't. You know what I mean? Like it's.
And I'm not gonna lie, I've been plenty of times too.
It's very odd. Like this.
Hey, you know what? I gotta find a question, nigga. I had a situation on Xbox. They were Tekken like this weekend. I was playing it and I was playing against this Asian nigga. This nigga had like 1,000-something wins, right?
Why he had to be Asian? How you know he Asian?
Because it didn't show the flag and shit where he from, and his name was in Japanese letters or whatever. So the nigga, I'm fucking him up, right? Like bam, bam, 2 rounds, fucked his ass up, 2 in a row.
Hate crime.
Right? And it's 4 rounds. Now my controller died, right, on the Xbox, and it's not like normal systems when they die. Like I had to go look.
That's a low blow.
I had to go. No, not even. Hey, this is real scenario. Not even clowning Xbox.
That's a whole low blow, yo. That's fucked up.
No. But look, hear me out. This is true.
Go ahead.
This is just true. Look, it's all 100% fact. On my knees straight. No, I'm being 100% honest.
He's serious.
I'm honest, being real, nigga. I'm not even making shit out. I mean, it's easy to clown.
He actually told me the story before. That's why
it's real. Now,
he told me this already. He told me the story before.
My batteries ran out, right?
No, I know you're lying because ain't no Japanese people playing Xbox One.
Yes, it is, nigga. You stupid.
Lying there.
Let me tell you. Go ahead. He's like a rare ass, motherfucking unicorn, right? Like I'm just saying. But, when your controller dies, your man is just standing there, right? Ain't it against fighting game rules to continue to whoop on somebody when they just standing there? Like, if that man is just standing there, he beat you 2 rounds. He's just standing there.
How do you know this?
Yeah,
man
how do he know? How
he was raging, bro.
And be like, man, your ass ain't shit here. I'm gonna let you get some free licks in.
Right, but this motherfucker was wailing, won the game, everything nonstop. And I'm like, nah, nigga, if I know somebody's controller's been fucked up or something happened, I'ma wait to get that, to let him get his bearings right. I might get a couple hits in because I didn't know, but I'm gonna notice if I hit you once, you hit somebody once and they don't react, something wrong, right?
Well, he probably thought you were trying to be funny, man. Because I probably was talking the same thing. Like, oh, you
until you halfway done.
Yeah, but that's the whole game, though. The whole game. No, you know what I'm saying?
Some people do that, man. I did that. People have done that to me. Like, nigga, go ahead and get you some on me. Get you some on me.
I do that to friends. You don't do that to people.
This nigga was like a vanguard. This thing was all the way. He had like 1,000 wins, my nigga. And I beat him. Remember, he smacked me 4 rounds in a row without me touching the goddamn thing because I gotta hurry up and find some goddamn batteries, my nigga. So, I think that's breaking rules as far as fighting game competition goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, nigga, you're not moving. Let me wait until you get your bearings right, nigga. If the time run all the way out, I'm gonna hit you once to take the point, whatever, nigga. But still, I'm gonna wait. Like, I don't know. That's just how I am.
You know about that, man? What concerns me about that is that when that did happen to you, you would think that technology is far along that your console would know that you're in the middle of a game and your batteries ran out.
Batteries died. I mean, what can it do? It died.
I can tell you what's going on, man. They got games now. Some of them, like, I'm pretty sure some of y'all play RPGs and stuff like that. They'll have a little indicator over your head saying that if you have a connection or like your controller's connected, if you're in the menus, stuff like that. Fighting games have not implemented this yet, and they need to. You know what I mean? Based off of what Thrash is saying, they need to.
Just off of what he just said.
Yeah. Fighting games are just falling behind when it comes to online stuff, man. Like,
man, real shit. They should have had to pause them or something. They at least have the game. Okay, now the game could pause because I could tell that the battery.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it should.
No, but you know what? The problem with that is you're gonna have these bitch ass niggas pausing the game by just taking the batteries out themselves. See, that's where.
That's why the indicator should be
there.
That's no
problem. Yeah, but it should be something like an indicator, like, hey, the battery's dead, and like let them get his bearings. But nigga, though. But you already know. If you play a fighting game, you already know. If I'm whooping your ass doing all type of combo, all of a sudden I ain't doing shit. Not even blocking. I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Yeah, you supposed to have this.
You really respect honor, man.
Even the Asian niggas on the Xbox side, nigga, don't got no sympathy, nigga, none. They don't give a fuck. They want to get that W by all means necessary. I bet you that motherfucker.
You for some lottery numbers, I still can't believe you got a Japanese food on there.
No, for sure. No, on my mama, nigga. On my mama. If I would have found my batteries fast enough, I could have recorded this shit, but I didn't find the batteries fast enough, my nigga. So I mean, it is what it is.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait. In Mortal Kombat, when you taking a throw, all you gotta do is press the punch button.
For what?
Yeah, you want to talk about accessibility now?
All you gotta do is just press one motherfucking button to take a throw.
Really? Oh yeah, yep. Oh my mama,
I can't stand Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
You know what? That's one thing that I hope. That's one thing that I hope with the next Xbox they take those batteries out, because I hate batteries, man. I don't even see how motherfuckers still use batteries and controllers anymore. Because that shit, that's a burden right there.
Cheaper way.
It's making money. It's making Microsoft a lot of money.
It's making Microsoft money, and it keeps their actual people who are invested with Microsoft, such as Dorsell or whoever. They keep making money too, and they're like, "That's good business."
Yeah,
well, I'm glad Sony is not doing that shit. I am glad they're not doing it.
Sony and Nintendo want to push gaming forward. Microsoft just want to make money off of gaming. That's just being real.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? They're not really in it for nothing but the money, bro. Like Sony and PlayStation and Nintendo, they have a passion for this. Microsoft just want to see how much money they can make off of us. That's what that shit.
I can't say when I did have my
these American companies, my nigga, these American companies have turned into exactly like Microsoft. It's all about money. EA, all that shit. Nigga. Oh, I should say Western, nigga, because the niggas who make Assassin's Creed and look at these games. Look at what we've been playing this whole generation. Look at how tarnished this generation is in third party, man. Look at Mortal Kombat. I mean, fuck, nigga, like we gotta be online for the Crips. We clearly said we don't want to always online life. When we did this shit with Microsoft in the beginning of the generation, they still doing it type of shit. Still doing it.
Noticing these AAA games doing this bullshit, man.
Yeah. AAA games. They're making beautiful games and making them
too far.
It's about time you guys wake the fuck up.
They got to fix it.
I'm speaking in general.
Shit, nigga, I didn't buy Anthem. I knew Anthem was gonna be a beautiful game with bomb ass combat.
And they wasn't gonna do shit.
And they wasn't gonna do.
God damn.
No, I can't because if we're quiet about it, they're gonna keep doing it. You can't. If we're quiet, they're gonna keep fucking doing it, bro.
Hey, Big Money, I have a question for you, man. Where's that content that BioWare promised for this month?
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Actually, they updated just a little bit ago. They said that they're going to send out some changes to Anthem. It's coming. It's coming.
Everybody is like Microsoft, bro. Everything is always coming, right? Wait till E3. Wait till this week. Wait till that week. Wait. We just bought some new people. We just bought some new developers. Wait until they make a game. Oh, wait till next E3. Always wait. This entire generation has been waiting.
You want the easier Sekiro? Give us a second.
Nigga, hey, have Microsoft does fucking see if things have a point yet? Nigga, does that shit have a point?
And you know what? Hey, Thras, I know we talked about this Sunday, but I wanted to ask them, like, I want to ask everybody here, because y'all want to hear something, but we had a question about what's next for Sony and what's coming out. What do y'all think is coming out next for Sony? Because after this game comes out on the 26th, we really don't know what's coming out.
We're going to find out this. We'll find out after they. We're going to find out everything when they announce the PS5. They did the same thing. They did the same thing last generation. Like, we won't know what's coming out next. We didn't know about Killzone until they announced some shit.
No, man. Judgment's coming out. What was that? 2 months from now? After that, we got Shinny.
That's not a Sony game. That's not a Sony game.
I'm sorry. Is Xbox going to be able to play it, nigga?
Yeah. Control?
Nintendo? Like, what are we talking
about?
No,
he said Judgment. Right? He didn't say Control. He said Judgment.
I said Judgment and I said Shimu, bro.
What is Judgment?
Which
one is
Judgment? Is, remember Judge Eyes?
Judge Eyes.
The people who made Yakuza, bro.
Yakuza. Oh, that shit is finally coming out, huh? Okay, you got that. You got that, and you got Shenmue, nigga. Okay.
Would y'all be disappointed? Would y'all be disappointed if Sony don't have nothing for the second part of this year? Because I wouldn't be dispointed.
No, I wouldn't give a shit.
No, what? No. They got stuff that's coming out. They just haven't announced it.
What else? That China stuff? Everything from China is supposed to be
China Heroes. Yeah. China Heroes. Shit.
Goes aside. We got a lot of stuff that might actually be showing
up. I was thinking somewhere along the line of the big three. I was talking about the big three games that's coming out. I don't think none of them are coming out this year.
Think about it, bro.
That.
Think about it. Think about it.
Last of Us was rumored for
They've already finished
September. Yeah, September. I've been hearing about that a lot lately.
All they're doing is cleaning shit up right now. They already finished with the mocap of The Last of Us and motherfucking Death Stranding, right? All they're doing is clean up shit now. So it's like it's not going to be difficult for them to put something out at the end of the year. They just haven't announced shit, and we don't have shit at E3.
I don't think it's going to be difficult, but I don't think it's coming out this year because, like I said before, Days Gone supposed to came out last year. I think Days Gone puts all of those games back at least 6 months.
Nah, No, Sony always got 3 things coming out, right? We got Dreams coming out this year too. But on top of that, you're gonna have. I mean, if they don't have fucking The Last of Us and
I'm just talking about the big 3 threads. I ain't talking about the rest of the game. I'm talking about the big 3. I'm only talking about those games.
Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding, and Last of Us.
Yeah, them the only games I'm talking about. Them the games that I don't think that's coming out this year. Now the rest of that
Last
stuff,
of Us.
That's fine. Like if they don't come out this year, that's fucking fine. That's what I'm saying. Like it's okay. They don't have release dates yet, so it's okay. Like we can't sit there. All I'm saying is they got progress on them. They're done with the mocap. They already drinking champagne on The Last of Us 2. They fucking done with fucking the Death Stranding. Ghost of Tsushima, I think it's gonna be the last game to come out. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
you know what? Well, Ghost of Tsushima, that's the only thing I'm worried about because they've been working on that game for the last 6 years. And I would think that was the game that was coming out before any one of those.
No, that's fine because God of War got worked on for 7 years. The Last of Us we've been getting worked on before The Last of Us 4, I mean before Uncharted 4 came out.
Didn't work on God of War for 7 years.
Yeah,
7 years.
I worked on it for a grip, Mike.
It's 7 years.
I don't know about
they had to make a whole new concept. There's a whole concept.
A long time ago.
Yes, long ago. I mean, even fucking Horizon was years and years and years and years ago when they first started doing a concept on that shit and thinking about what they were going to do with that shit. They worked on these. They working on. It's a lot of games being worked on in the background, of course. Like you don't take. That's why I say Crackdown took about 10 years, nigga. 10.
I think Medieval's coming out this year.
It did.
Medieval's coming out this year.
Yeah, Medieval. Yeah, that's coming out this year. That what's the name of that one game where you paint on the wall with that little boy?
Concrete Genie. Yeah, we already know that's coming out this year. Yeah, they showed it at that little Sony Spotlight thing there last month.
I think Sony is just waiting. Sony is tired of helping the competition. I think, man. That's why they're not doing E3. They letting everything be a mystery. They're quiet. We ain't never seen Sony this fucking quiet ever. These niggas ain't never this quiet. You know what I'm saying? So it's you got a plan.
I just hope that the next state of play is way better than the first one because the first one was terrible to me. I just hope they do a little bit better.
It was terrible.
I think they're all gonna be terrible. If you ask me, they're all gonna be terrible.
Me too. They're all gonna be shitty.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna be terrible by design. They know they're quiet and they're doing something to keep their name in our mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just doing something. Hey, don't forget about us. We got this still. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big ass commercial. That's all that shit is. It's a big ass session of trailers for PlayStation shit. Not even exclusive.
I didn't know that there was a Dragon Ball fucking action RPG game coming out.
Yeah, so it's on the Switch already.
4 weeks ago.
Hey, the Switch is shit. Hey, the Switch is low key shitting on niggas right now, bro.
Yeah, hey man, they got some games.
Dragon Ball Game Project fucking Z action RPG. That's a fucking weird name.
The indies they got is popping. They got some popping ass, like the Samurai. What's the shit called? Samurai something. Nigga, tight as fuck. I got the shit. I'm almost done beating.
Showdown.
That's coming out for.
You said
what is one year?
Samurai Showdown is coming out for everything.
No, it's not Samurai Showdown. I'm gonna tell you the name of it right now because I got it on my shit. Katana Zero. That's what it's called. Katana Zero. That shit is tight as fuck.
You know, it's rough as fuck for Xbox when they had to come out and announce that third-party games is coming to their shit. Samurai Showdown is coming to Xbox. Right. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Because when Samurai Showdown,
I don't give a fuck about any of that, dude. I want the new Vampire Masquerade, man.
Gonna play it if you're not into that series because that genre was like.
Hey,
back in.
What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna jump out so Diver can jump in.
All right.
All right. Have a good one there, Lincoln, buddy.
All right, I'll catch y'all later.
It's only 9 people. He can jump in. It's only 9 people.
Yeah, he can jump in. Let the man go to sleep. Yeah.
Well, no, Diver just texted me. I thought it was full.
No, there's only 9 people in here.
Diver trying to wake you up, bro.
Anyway, but I'm about to take off anyway so I can get these push-ups in before I go to bed.
All right, have a good one, Lincoln.
Now, nigga, I mean, we can go toe for toe. Let's go, bro.
Who?
Damn.
How many you putting up, man, in one go? How many you putting?
Shit, push-ups, man. I haven't tried to go all out and God knows how long. I do them in sets sets of 30. I might do 6 or 7 sets of 30 and then call it.
I feel you. Okay.
I can go
Alex 2, that's going to be another game I'm looking forward to.
I thought you were just going to say
who was that, Josh?
Joshua Wanye.
What y'all max out at on the bench?
Right now, I would say on the bench, I'm probably about like 2.
He don't
not
max.
probably like 275, man.
Nigga, I'm at 280. Nigga, you stupid. Nigga, little ass nigga.
Oh man,
275 maxed out.
Hey, I can't even do one push up, man. So it's all good.
Diver, man. Fuck you, muscle bound ass niggas, man.
Yo, can someone finally give me a release date for fucking Street to Rage 4, please?
I have no idea, but I can go to 115 push-ups.
What's up, Diver?
What up?
What's up, Beaver?
Talk about bench pressing 280. Fuck that shit, man. Bench pressing pussy. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I've been doing, bro. What you
hey, what you think I'm looking? Hey, how much you think about girl weight, nigga? God damn, nigga.
What do you think she weighing on when she doing squats?
Hey, Royal, man, I really hope the guy at Sega announces a release date for fucking Streets of Rage 4 soon, brother, man. That game is fucking... That weight is killing me, man.
He said I could do 800 pounds clean.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, he like, fuck this is y'all lying, nigga. It's y'all lying. I'm gonna lie better, nigga. Like, let me lie better than y'all lying ass.
Popcorn chicken. Damn.
I'm not. How do you say? I'm not like y'all. I don't put honor before clout.
He is stupid.
I put honor before clout. I'm sorry. So
I'm saying.
That's how it's supposed to work, bro.
I'm saying.
You know, my game. What's up, Diver? You fucking fat slobby bitch.
You know,
fuck you. I love you, you fat sexy prick.
When y'all get together, y'all go first before y'all start talking.
Yo, where's Ian at? All right.
He didn't show up tonight.
Yeah,
Hey, look at those.
Excuse me, sorry.
He left me a message. Yeah, he been doing some things.
Yeah, OBJ maxed out at 305.
You said 305? What? That's what you pushing? Oh, good shit.
That's what I maxed out at. OBJ.
OBJ ass over
here. Royal.
350 and shit though. And he's serious too because he's saying chief. I guess his fucking team and everything.
Oh yeah.
I'm at 350 chief. Like okay.
Hey, we got any deadlifters in here?
Oh, I mean, I'll lift.
That's me, nigga. I be deadlifting my dick every day, nigga.
Right into your own mouth.
Hey,
Lincoln, damn.
Hey, it's not your dick that's heavy, it's your legs, nigga. You got a little dick.
Hey, Lincoln, have you ever thought about going professional, or have you ever been doing professional weightlifting?
Nah, hell no.
It's too much.
Nigga, he's trying to go professional PC and can't even do that. How the fuck you gonna do professional leg lifting?
Damn.
You trying to go professional? Stuff your head up a horse's ass.
Damn.
Hey. Nah, just a finger.
Just a finger.
Hey, Diver, since you grown now, nigga, you do 2 fingers, nigga. I mean, step your game up, nigga.
Nah, nigga, I'm cool. Fuck that. I ain't trying to get my
used to his.
I saw. Somebody posted on Facebook. It was like they were trying to make these 2 horses mate, and the female. No,
that would get your attention.
Where does nigga Josh go?
No. I'm just saying. Like, no. The one, like the female horse kicked this nigga in the head and killed him like instantly.
So we went from
do not tell me about Diver having a threesome with 2 horses. I don't want to hear no shit like that.
But Royal, what I was saying, I was really fucking surprised.
Could kill something that quick. I was like, damn.
Hey, Lincoln, I just want to know how come you the only one out here that ain't got a girlfriend, nigga?
What difference does that make? I'm still getting booty.
I don't know. Okay, you just say you getting booty, cuz you say you getting booty. What kind of booty? You talking about man butt?
Fucking Twitter.
Nigga, you Diver, you far too invested in this man's sex life. Why, nigga? Why are you so invested?
Why are you caring? I'm just asking. That's the nigga that said he was getting booty. I didn't say he was getting booty. He said he was getting booty.
Because I know where you trying to go with that. Why are you?
What do you mean? What do you mean where I'm trying to go? I just asked you a question. I said, how come you ain't got a girl yet, nigga? That's all.
Deal.
I'm only asking.
Why you nigga, man? Why you?
Look, man.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, shit. You all you had to do was say you got more than one.
Look, Diver, we know you had sex before. You've been with horses, so we know that.
Hey, don't get mad because I can reach a horse, nigga. Fuck out of here.
That's not what I want to hear.
We got a lady president.
I'm with you on that, Tron.
I didn't come here for that. All right.
Hey, y'all gotta understand. Wanye is new. Well, he's not really new, but you know,
he's not really new.
He haven't been around.
Wanye, that nigga Wanye been on here before. Fuck that nigga.
He ain't been around. He ain't been around the horse.
Be nice.
Been around the horse thing.
You go listen to him.
You know what I'm saying? He taking notes.
You gonna listen to him?
That's what of course he speak. Go ahead, nigga. That nigga is typing that shit in. He not even writing it with his hands. He typing shit. This nigga keep making sure it's right, nigga. Hey, look, Wanye. When you eat the booty, right?
No, I don't sorry, bro. I do that with you on that one.
All right. Next topic, nigga. The Xbox 2 leak.
Damn, it took us 2 hours and a half to get to the second topic. God, George.
Damn, Raiden don't give no fucks, bro.
I thought that was it. I didn't know we even had topics left. God,
nigga.
I thought that was the end of it. Hold on, let me see the. Oh, Raiden's out of control.
Hey, Royal, have you ever heard of a game called Devil's Hunt?
See, that's why we can't never stay on topic.
That's exactly why.
You know,
I was just asking you a question.
Yo, hold on,
Hey, Big Money, what you cook today, nigga?
See? Nah, fuck that. Y'all Mexicans and white people.
Meatloaf. Hey man, y'all had turkey meatloaf? Oh my god, turkey meatloaf off the chain.
Meatloaf is fucking disgusting.
That sounds good.
What? You don't like meatloaf?
No, sir, I do not.
He's Canadian.
Meatloaf with a hard-boiled egg in there.
I'm Canadian. That doesn't mean fucking.
Did you say a meatloaf with a hard-boiled egg in the middle? What the fuck's wrong with you?
That's not gross.
Canadian, he thinks maple syrup is the best flavor of syrup. I mean, that's what
it is.
Well, maple syrup.
That's true.
It's not.
Like what the fuck?
Strawberry. Nigga,
no. Strawberry.
Hey, Xbox 2. Fuck that. No, Xbox. We got 30 minutes.
What leaked? What leaked, nigga? What leaked?
Nigga,
who's leaking?
It was really. I don't believe that it was really. I don't believe it was really a leak. I'm trying to stay on these goddamn topics. Diver, don't bring your fucking ass in here late and then try to make shit last longer. No, fuck you, nigga. All right.
Fuck you.
We did do the Mortal Kombat thoughts. Okay, so this is the last topic then.
Yeah, this is. Yes, we did, nigga.
We just did
and I'm asking you about it, so fuck you.
Nah, nigga.
No, Xbox. Come on, man. Xbox what?
I know. All right, Fatal Cut. Tell him what it is, nigga.
What's the leaky leaks?
Me? We talk. Oh man, do I have to fucking pull? Give me a minute. I'll pull it up.
You're interrupting, so yes.
I want to make sure it's 100. Yes.
Hey.
There you go. Even Tron said fuck you.
Well, now you guys are gonna have to wait because I gotta pull this fucking shitty ass thing up now.
All right, from what I understand, the gist of it is that it's more powerful than the PlayStation 5.
I thought we talked about this before for some reason.
Who said that?
It was something else. No, we didn't do that. We didn't talk about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Reliable sources.
I've heard that.
Yeah, reliable sources. It is what they said. So.
Here's the thing, right? We don't know how powerful the PlayStation 5 is or the Xbox, but apparently we know which one is stronger.
Xbox.
Oh man, who is working on their car, man?
I don't know what you mean, but the sex.
Nigga, I'm getting a bounce strip. Shit, can I get a bounce strip? Can I need to go back to the. I need to go back to London.
Mute your shit, you white prick.
I'm just getting a bounce strip. Shit. Damn.
Bounce.
Now what you saying, LB?
I'm trying to have my car. I'm trying to have my clothes fluffy. Shit.
Breaking into somebody's car, y'all.
Word, nigga, why he
over
breaking people's car on the mic. God damn.
No, he breaking into his own car. His dumb
man on topic at the same time.
Yeah.
You know me. Go ahead, LB. What you saying, LB? What you saying, bro?
Okay, this game is really starting to bother me. Everyone had the same inputs for for special moves.
That's what
You
I
gonna
was trying
learn,
to tell you.
Draco. You're in the
They
meta,
didn't
bro.
do that before. I was trying to tell you that.
That's what we were talking about the Xbox.
I'm just playing the game, getting more madder and madder because I spent $60 on this bitch.
You bought Mortal
Oh
Kombat?
man, I'm asking
Oh, wait, Royal, I'll play with you. No, I'll play with you. I'll buy it tonight. I'll play it tonight then, if you bought it.
Hold on, y'all. Can we stay on topic just for about 5 minutes? 5 minutes.
Hey, Big Money, Big Money, I know you used to that Sunday shit that you be doing where it's all like nerdy and professional.
Man,
nigga, this is the round table, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Man, we all need Adderall and shit. We all need Adderall.
I don't. Come on, bro. Xbox. What's about the Xbox?
Review bombing this game for microtransactions. How about we review bombing this game for being a shitty ass fighter? How about that?
I told you.
Hey, Diver, let me ask Diver.
I told you that was garbage. I told you that.
Yeah.
Diver, you why you don't come on there? Anybody welcome on there, man. All of y'all, all of y'all welcome on there.
No, you know what? I don't come on there because I'm me, and motherfuckers don't like me, so I be me.
Who don't like you?
I don't know. I'm just saying, if I go in there and the motherfucker say something stupid, I'm gonna let them know. Is that simple?
Yeah, they don't like that real.
Hold on.
I think y'all got the wrong conception about what's the name, man. He don't care about that shit.
He don't. But look, no. What make it even funny that Diver said that shit is that I've heard him on RGT podcast, and that nigga be talking all doing nice.
You got a lot of nerve, nigga.
Nigga, that's what I'm. Hey, I'm getting ready for work, nigga. I'm barely listening. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Man, I heard you on
Ryan using your corporate voice.
Conservative, you sound like a motherfucking conservative.
Hey, you
sound like a Jehovah's Witness.
Hey, this nigga called.
Hey, word, nigga.
Hey, this
nigga, one of the Mormons.
Not one cuss word, nigga. This motherfucker was telling Foxy like, "Hey, sir, pardon me, Foxy." Like, he was like waiting his turn and shit. He was like, "I'm just waiting for y'all to finish. That way I can say."
First of all, I ain't never been on there with Foxy because I'd tell his ass off. So you bugging, nigga.
This nigga be over there kissing that major booty.
Diver, come on there, bro. They don't be caring. Hey, man, they got a taste of the round table this Sunday coming up. Me and Thrash was going at it. They was in that motherfucker quiet in the motherfucker. Like,
yeah, me you had
he went off with that motherfucker, man. He don't be caring about that shit, man. Come here, act you.
That nigga, Fado was
yeah, hey, you know what, Big Money? Just hit me up on Sundays, man. Just remind me, brother.
Okay, no, because I want everybody to know, man. Y'all always welcome. I don't want nobody to be like, damn, I don't want to.
No,
yeah, man. All of y'all welcome.
No, that's not it. In all honesty, I just be forgetting because I did ask. I think it was Fado for the information.
Yeah, I sent you a message and you never replied back.
Hold on, you defensive fat fuck. I didn't say you didn't. I'm just saying that I had to ask because I didn't know what channel it was. You did send it to me, and I did subscribe to it, and I put the bell on it, but that was last Sunday, right? So this Sunday it should let me know.
Hey man, he like y'all for real. He like y'all a lot, man. He be wanting y'all on.
What you mean he like us? Fuck you mean? What that mean?
Oh my God. Hold on, man. Let's get back to this thing.
Hold on. Hey, I got a super chat. What kind? I got a super question. What's a token thought, my nigga?
That's a thought that you give her a token, nigga.
That's what I thought, nigga. But I mean, okay. All right,
you know how the car wash, how you get special tokens?
Nigga, I know
There's
that.
some thoughts, nigga.
It's a thought, though.
Nigga, token thoughts, nigga.
He said thought.
It's a thought.
Hey, yo, that's a thought they got to pass to every club, bro.
Damn. That's Diver, nigga.
Just don't shoot up for a club. That's it.
Hey, you know what, bro? You know what, man? You know what? The only thing I don't understand about that Xbox shit, bro, I think they're going down the wrong route with putting so many consoles out. Like everybody is confused on what is what. The Lockhart, the Anaconda, like I don't. Yeah, the Maverick. It's so many of those motherfuckers. Like that's confusing their customer base.
Yeah, who's not like that?
I don't know. Fucking Mike out of your beard, nigga.
Nigga, fuck you. That's not me. I ain't doing shit.
Nah, you breathing.
I ain't
We know
breathing
you're
right
not.
now.
He's alive,
Nigga,
nigga. Like he has to
it's
breathe.
not even me, nigga.
He gotta
I'm
breathe.
breathing. So you want me to die, motherfucker?
Nigga, not allowed to breathe out here and shit.
Yeah, nigga, don't breathe, nigga. You breathing.
Get the mic out your nostrils, nigga. Damn. Nigga, go ahead.
I'm mad at this motherfucking game right now. I'm sorry.
I told you, nigga, not to play. You should be mad. You should be mad.
Nigga, I just said I was gonna buy because it's a fighting game, and they said they was gonna do some shit. I'm
I told you.
I'll buy it off for you, nigga. I give you $20.
Motherfuckers.
I told you.
Wilding with their fucking marketing. Always
Nigga,
say some bullshit, man. What's the game, motherfucker?
Hey, we back. Hey, so what's up with that Microsoft shit? What happened?
Nigga, I'm tired of I don't know. Fader's supposed to look it up, but he white. So, them niggas do shit on their own time.
I already found it, but it wasn't enough for me to give a shit.
Basically, there's one the
children.
Okay. To give you the summary of it, there was a guy that was basically going around saying that he had inside sources of people saying that the Xbox new console, whatever the fuck they're going to call it, is supposed to be more powerful than the PS5. But like Thrash said earlier, or somebody else on here said earlier, we don't even know the fucking specs for the PS5. We really don't.
But you know what?
And at this point, power is the least concern for Microsoft right now because that didn't do many fucking favors with the Xbox One X.
Yeah, that's a good point. But you know what? Phil already said that they're going to take. I think they're going to put it something ridiculous. They're going to have something ridiculous where they know Sony is still. Sony is not in a financial bind, but they know they can't match their pockets. So they know if they put and excuse me for talking about this bullshit, a 16 teraflop fucking GPU in that motherfucker, they know Sony ain't gonna be able to match that. They know Sony is not gonna be able to match that. So they gonna put something.
But Sony doesn't have to match it. 1, 2, they're getting the fucking chips from the same place. They can only have so many advancements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it can only be so much more powerful unless they drop in mad money in that shit. We already know price sensitive for console
and it
people.
comes
down to the games.
Yeah. But I think the Lockhart is going to be something around 8 teraflops. That's going to be like $300. And the other one going to be somewhere close to 12 to 13 teraflops. And that's going to be like $500 something.
I can't stand Microsoft, bro. I hate Microsoft, man.
Damn.
They
for no reason, what they do?
They got us talking about teraflops like it mean a goddamn thing.
It's their direction, man. They're not trying to go anywhere. They're just trying to be one with everybody.
I heard that they're trying to. I heard that both Sony and Microsoft is trying to avoid the teraflop situation because technology can only go but so far anyway. You gotta look at it. You gotta look at it like I said this last week, the last podcast. The PS2 was fucking 1.7, and these things are talking about 12 teraflops. That's a huge fucking jump, and these mid-refresh consoles are not even being utilized really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All I know is that it's whoever bring out good games. At this point in the technology life, power ain't gonna make too much of a difference. Only thing people worried about is fucking resolution, and I don't know what the fuck they worried about that. Microsoft got to bring more talent. They got all these people they got ain't talented at all. Ninja Theory is the best talent that they picked up, and they're not even that good, my nigga. They never.
Just wait.
Oh, fuck
Get Exile's pretty fucking good.
You said who?
Just wait. Just wait. Next generation.
In Exile.
Just wait.
In Exile, nigga. In
Exile. Did I stutter?
Is there a rare game that just came out?
Wasteland 2 is fucking great. Wasteland 3 looks fucking phenomenal.
Wasteland.
I see you out there, Killer Tay, though.
Tay out there. What's up, Tay? Tay, you trying to get in here?
Real quick.
No. I'm just saying, I see Tay out there wilding on Twitter.
Real quick, Mortal Kombat 11 is a good looking game. You must say that, Royal. You must say it's
no. You know what? Mortal Kombat is style over substance. Because there's a lot of style.
It's always been though. It's always been like that. It's always been since its inception.
That's the problem. The one time I actually fell for marketing because they said, "Oh, this is gonna be more footsie based, more neutral game." Bullshit. Bull motherfucking shit.
Bro, you fell for the base, bro.
It is. But the problem is every single character plays exactly the same though. That's the thing. So it's literally rock, paper, scissors the whole time.
No,
damn, I fucked up. I
told you.
I'm not usually myself. I don't know
Okay,
why.
I'm gonna leave you guys.
Actually look
See you
into
later.
No, please, we need you.
No, you don't. You don't need me.
Well, what happened?
Well, can you at least say
Nothing.
can you see Lavender? Can you say Lavender real quick?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. This is Wasteland, guys.
All right, I gotta go, you guys. Bye.
All right, peace out, Tron.
All right,
Hey,
Tron, get easy.
Bye-bye, little Tron.
See you on Twitter.
See you on Twitter.
Twitter.
Hey, this is Wasteland. This is the game. This is the game right here that you talk about. This gonna take up 6 teraflops right here, huh?
Dude, I'm not even talking about how much power it takes up, man. I'm just saying that developers are good at making Western RPGs.
This isn't a high profile game, bro.
It doesn't have to be a high profile game to be in order to be a good game, now does it?
This is not good. Yes, no,
it does not.
Microsoft needs high profile games. You are insane to say that they don't. They need as many high profile fucking games as they can get their fucking hands on, man.
Yeah, I gotta agree with him on that. They do.
And a couple of the companies that they already have are going to eventually fucking do that.
No, why are we waiting for them to eventually do something that we don't even know their plan is? They're not gonna. This is what they're eventually gonna make games like this because that's what the fuck they do. Why would Microsoft?
Oh my God, no! They're not just gonna make games just like that. Like, wake up, man! Wake up, man! Fucking hey!
You brought this game up. I asked you what games they make, and you said Wasteland. I look at Wasteland.
Yeah, Wasteland is a damn good, solid Western RPG, and in fact, I would put that a game above most AAA Western RPGs.
It's not going to sell Xboxes, bro. This will not.
It's not. That's not what I'm trying to imply. What I'm saying is that the developer is talented in their own right for what the fuck they do, just like Obsidian. Obsidian's not even a AAA developer.
Hey, Fredo, I understand what you're saying, but like Thrash is like, man, they don't need.
No, I get what Thrash is saying about the big AAA ones. I get that, like the big ones, standout ones, the console movers. I get that.
They need that They don't need to work on nothing.
So let me ask you guys a question then. Let me just ask a simple question. Okay. What moved Xbox's last generation for Xbox then?
So they big AAA games.
No. What franchise was the more popular one that pushed units last generation for Xbox?
Halo.
Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Halo and Gears of War. Halo and Gears of War.
What got me to get a 360.
It was the
okay. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay, well, shit, nigga. I mean, what about this generation?
What was the point of that?
What new IP?
Yeah, what was the point of that?
What new
figure
IP?
it out. You be able to figure it out.
What new IP? What new IP?
Okay, one of those.
Generation? What new IP?
No, one yet. You'll figure it out on your own.
No, not.
What I think. Hey, I know what I'm just saying, Sato. I don't know what you're trying to say, what you was trying to say right then and there, but Microsoft needs to put the AA, the single A, the -A, the -2A games away. They need to
no such thing. No such thing as those last two ones I just said.
The problem with
that's all they need to focus on right now. That's what they need to do.
With this shit is that they want us to spend all this money on these consoles. They talking about all this power and not getting nobody to utilize it. The only way that power matters to us is if they bringing out games that utilize that power. All the people they picked up ain't gonna utilize no fucking power. They picked up the fucking niggas who made the zombie niggas. Like
Undead Labs? Okay, what the fucking do?
I spend money on Undead Labs when you know they can't make games. They are not good at making games. They aren't.
Because they are an indie developer?
Hey, Brad, you know what?
State of Decay 1 is better than State of Decay 2. Like, they got money behind them. They got more power behind them, and they made a worse game. How does that fucking happen? That's backwards than what gaming is. Gaming's always upgrade. Look at God of War. It's an upgrade from God of War. Uncharted 4 is an upgrade from Uncharted 3. You can see the power and the differences in these games when it comes to Sony, when it comes to Nintendo, but you cannot see it with the Xbox generation. Halo was a different.
That'd be the game. I wish all indie developers could make games that look like God of War. Fucking hey, dude.
When they touted how the initiative. That was supposed to be their cornerstone studio that was gonna put out those big AAA hits, and they made it seem like that studio was gonna come out with a game that was going to blow our minds, and then they turn around and make it seem like they're gonna have a top-down strategy game. Like, I don't understand that shit. I don't understand the way they communicate to the consumer.
I don't understand that shit either.
They're gonna make Halo a fucking Destiny game, man. Like,
no, they won't.
No, they not.
Yes,
no,
they
no,
are.
they
not.
No,
Shut your ass up, nigga.
Yes, game as a
they
service.
are.
Shut your ass up.
Yes.
Games as a service does not automatically equate to Destiny, dude.
Okay.
I know.
Rainbow
you
Six
lame
Siege.
ass.
Rainbow Six Siege is a games as a service, is it not?
God.
Yes,
It's
it is.
Halo.
Well, there you go.
What? That's the same. What are you talking about, man?
I'm just saying, as games as a service does not just automatically equate to one specific fucking game.
That's fucking fine, nigga. Do we want Halo as a fucking game of a service, though? Is that what
y'all got their ass going now?
No, I never said that. I mean, obviously there's going to be a campaign in there, so that defeats the purpose of it being an always on fucking whatever you want to call it. Is it not?
They're taking their biggest franchise and making it bad, worse than what they've already done.
Are they now? Are they?
What you mean?
How do you know?
The space shooter is going to games as a service.
So far, all the reactions that I've seen from the diehard Halo fans, man, are loving this new direction they're going. So, fuck, I don't know.
Who you see? Who?
Go watch on the internet, motherfucker. There's a thing called YouTube.
I have spoken to a lot of Halo Xbox dudes.
Sure you have.
I have. On my mama, I have.
Fatal,
sure you
the
have.
same thing about you.
I've been on it every weekend. I hopped on the Xbox just to fucking kill these niggas. But I ask them all type
bullshit.
Of questions. I be like, they ain't fucking fuck you, nigga. What I'm saying is,
diverse.
None of these Halo dudes is gonna want them to change the fucking Halo out, bro. And they've already said that they're gonna change. Yeah, they said that this new Halo that they're making is gonna be the basis for the Halo for the next 10 years. You know who else said that?
Ooh.
You know who else said? No. She said, I'll play the video. She said this shit out of her mouth, my nigga. The Wolflock, whatever the fuck her name, Wolf Kill. That's her name. Last name is Wolf Kill. Nigga, that's the boss of fucking Halo right now.
No, I don't need any help, dude. I don't need any help. Do
you know who else said they're gonna do something for 10 years?
That about to be finished. You can come in the front. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Destiny, my nigga.
Anthem.
Like, it's a rap, dog. It's a fucking dog. It's a fucking
Anthem.
Well, let's just wait and see how it plays out, and we'll see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll openly admit to that, but I guarantee you I'm not.
I understand it.
It's true, though. It's true.
But it's all we've been doing with Microsoft is waiting. It's all every time. It's like wait. I got videos of me saying
what the fuck else are we supposed to do? Snap our fingers and fucking have the goddamn game magically appear on our consoles? Obviously we have to wait.
We're supposed to snap our fingers.
I know. I get it. I get the whole entire. We have to wait. I get that with Xbox. Trust me, I do. But I'm saying, like, we have no choice, but we have to fucking wait.
No.
Yeah, can we snap our fingers, nigga?
No, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice, my nigga. All you gotta do is not support these fucking people, man. The only thing
all you gotta do is have a little thing called patience. That's what I'm doing.
Listen to me, man. The only thing that you gotta do is not give them what they want. Every company in this business ultimately just wants our money. If they don't get it, they know they have to change.
I've been touting that for fucking how many years now, and people still call me idiot.
Yeah, how many years
are you touting now, bro?
Did I say I was gonna buy Halo Infinite? No.
Yeah, did I say that,
like
motherfucker?
Destiny, right?
No, dude.
Y'all making too many. You sound like y'all niggas like Foxy. Cause Foxy said the same shit.
Oh Jesus! Here we go with that garbage reference, man. Did I say anything about I was planning on buying Halo Infinite?
And you sound like a black man.
Fuck.
Hey, I'm about to get ready to get up out of here, man. Thank y'all for coming out, man. Make sure y'all go look at everybody content. Fuck you, Thrash.
Hey, Big Money, I got a question for you before you go, though.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? What do you think about girl on girl, though?
What the fuck?
Girl on girl.
What do you think about girl on girl?
Girl on girl is
That's
sexy.
why, hey, man, hey, you know what? All that shit I talked about man on man, that's so fucked up because I would love to see girl on girl and God gonna come holler at my dumb ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't.
Okay, can I get it out? You're right. That's why I say but I'm not. I got flaws. Everybody got flaws, but still, I gotta meet that man upstairs somewhere in the middle, bro. I got to.
Okay, you can't be mad.
Hey, look, I said this before earlier. Only sinners go to heaven. Remember that.
Hey, ain't nobody on
Why
this
the fuck are
world
you here
perfect.
then?
I'm gonna keep that shit real, bro. I'm gonna keep it real instead of just lying to motherfuckers. I could have just lied, but I keep that shit all real.
Look, we all don't like seeing a bearded man with another bearded man or whatever you want to call it. But girl on girl, we all okay with. So we gotta look at the way we think too.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Hey, like I said, man, I'm finna get up out of here. See you later, Fado.
Big money. Big money. I got something for you.
Peace out.
I got something for you, bro.
That was a good point, Diver. You did. You did.
I know you don't read the chat and everything, man, but they really show appreciation for you in there, man. A lot. Like when you be saying peace out and all that stuff, man. They say they show love to you and stuff. So
yeah, they do. They do, man. They do.
Why you trying to make a nigga cry for everybody? Hey, no, but look, check it out.
Go ahead.
Hey man, listen. Everything that I be saying, bro, I mean that from the heart. Hey, thank you, Wanye, man. That mean a lot what you just said to me. And even though I don't look at the chat, man, thank y'all so motherfucking much. Y'all just don't realize how much that shit mean to me. It's probably like one person in here that really know what the fuck is going on with me, and that means so much to me, man. I really do appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Thrash, that's my brother. I love him to death. I love all y'all too, but Thrash is that's my everything, bro. So I'm out, man. I love y'all.
Yeah, bro. Take it easy.
Just talking about.
Hey, is it because we ain't black, you racist motherfucker?
Exactly.
Stop ruining shit when niggas trying to leave like shit.
Nigga said I like y'all, but yeah, this is my nigga right here.
I love y'all, but that's my. He the only one that know what's really going on with me. That's.
I get it, bro. I get it.
Yeah, nigga, yeah.
That's some more 12 monkey shit up here. I get it.
12 monkey shit, nigga, stupid. Hey, I know. Hey, that movie was tight though. That's an old ass movie. I know exactly what he's talking about. Nigga, stupid. Oh, secret society, face mouth ass, lip ass nigga.
Word, nigga.
All right, nigga. Who else? Go ahead. Cyber Dragon, man. I know we be talking too much for you to even get yours in, man. Go ahead and throw shit in there, man.
Oh, it's all good. I had a topic for you. I'll save it for next time because it deals with Redbox.
We got 15 minutes.
Nah. Go ahead. We got time.
You got time? Go ahead.
I just got in here. We got time.
No.
How many of y'all can access Redbox through your Google without losing connection? Can 2 of you or 3 of you do that?
Can you? You can access
Redbox.
Redbox is online.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit was online.
Me neither.
Yeah. So if you go to the game section, and if you look at both the Xbox games for rent and PlayStation games, there's a lot of third-party and first-party games there. All right, so let's go backwards. Right now, Mortal Kombat 11's in there. Trials Fusion, NBA The Show, Division 2, Anthem.
Hold on, where do you go? Where do you go for that? You go into the store?
Yeah, you go to the Redbox itself and hit Browse All and select games, and then either go Xbox games or PlayStation games. See what they got there.
Right.
So basically, from January till now, all these games came out usually day in that the game released into the Redbox.
Right.
But for the games that I read off, if you go from Just Cause to Resident Evil 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, Metro, Far Cry New Dawn, Anthem, Devil May Cry 5, and the latest Mortal Kombat 11, there's one third-party game that's missing that did not hit Redbox at all, and it came out in January.
Oh, which one?
Ace Combat 7.
Why is that?
So I wanted to rent that so I can play it and beat it because I wasn't going to buy that one because they tied the multiplayer to the platinum, and it has a grind to get those online trophies. Plus, Ace Combat 7 has Battle Royale built in.
Does it?
Yes.
It needs to have better marketing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, well, E3's coming up.
No stars.
Microsoft had a deal with Namco years ago on the 360 when Ace Combat 6 came to the 360 only. It never came to PS3. So I predict that Ace Combat 7 will be on Game Pass. Probably get announced at E3.
That makes sense.
Because they got all 3 Tomb Raiders there.
Redbox
They got
left
deals with
Canada.
Square.
I was gonna write a goddamn. I was gonna write a review for Mortal Kombat real quick, and again put stiff as fuck.
Thrash nigga.
I need to play for me.
That shit stiff as fuck, nigga. The fuck.
Well, I want Lincoln's copy of Red Dead Redemption 2. I should get that later on this week.
Oh shit.
I was never planning to buy that game, but I'm gonna run through it and play it, and then I'm gonna give it away.
That's a good game.
Somebody
That's
else.
what everybody else is saying. That's a good game.
That's a horse brush simulator.
Thanks to Lincoln.
Did you even beat it yet, Diver?
Yeah, did you beat it, Diver?
I beat that game a long time ago.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still haven't beat Sekiro yet.
No, fuck Sekiro, nigga.
You fucking motherfucker, dude.
I'll take Viagra and that shit. My dick still won't get hard playing that game.
So let me tell you
But I
something
found
about
that
what's
strange
going on right now.
that January has yet to grace the red box for rent anywhere.
Redbox is no longer available in Canada.
Yeah, I
was
checked.
looking at that.
It's not in Canada. I checked California. I checked the red box in Chicago. I checked in Philly, where I'm from. Checked DC. Checked Austin, Texas. I tried different red boxes throughout the United States. It's not there for Xbox or PlayStation. And it came out in January.
Hold on. I hear you on that. But
since Microsoft had a deal with Namco years ago, last generation, it's Combat 7 probably heading to Game Pass.
Right.
It might be. I was just looking that up too.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's dying.
Redbox is in survival mode right now.
Yeah.
It really is.
There you go, RJ.
It really is. It really is. Like that's about to low key die.
Man, if only the Xbox had a share play functionality similar to Sony, man, I would have helped you get fucking past that fucking part you're stuck on in Sekiro, dude.
I wouldn't ask you to help me. Shit, fuck you. I ain't no motherfucking bootlegged trustee, nigga. I'll do that shit myself.
So
Right.
Fredo,
Well,
you
you haven't done it yet.
I haven't,
Huh?
so that means it's still interesting to me. You beat the fucking game, so you get to sit in front of it and be like, well, let me see if I want to do this again. For me, it's still interesting. I'm not like you. Or not that it's bad, but I just didn't want to beat the game right away. You know what I mean? It's a
Have you
good
even made
game.
it past the last part that you even fucking you beat?
Hey, look, quit fucking asking me that question. No, I have not.
So in other words,
that
no
old
progress.
bitch,
Okay, I got you.
Okay. I have not, but every once in a while I'll turn it on and I'll try to beat that bitch, and then when I feel like I want to put my controller through the TV, I put it down. That's it.
All right, fair
Oh,
point.
there
Fair
you
point.
go. You put the controller down. Good move.
Good
move.
bitch.
So let me run this by you.
I'm fucking with you, Diver, man. I'm fucking with you, buddy.
Rare,
I know.
the people who made GoldenEye and the people who made Banjo-Kazooie is actually making a game, a platformer, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be coming out for PlayStation 4 and PC.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. The only thing that's missing is why ain't Xbox getting it?
Who the fuck gives a shit?
Why aren't they getting it? Ain't Rare their thing?
Rare? What about Rare?
That's the people who are making the game. Rare is making the game.
Who fucking cares? Rare sucks nowadays anyways, man. Who the fuck gives a shit?
It might be
They're
based
not
on
Microsoft exclusive anymore, bro. I think they got fired, man. Rare. Bro, Rare has a game, like it's going on right now. Rare has a game. It's made by the people who made Banjo-Kazooie and GoldenEye. Right? They're toting that around. And they're like, yo, it's gonna be a platformer. We sending this out for PlayStation 4 and PC.
Right.
No Xbox, no Switch, nobody.
Oh,
really?
Man.
What the hell is going on, bro? What the hell is going on, man?
What?
We're gonna hear more about it soon, but
hold on. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Are you talking about this fucking Tamarin adorable adventure game from the classic Rare devs?
Oh,
there you go. Yeah. So is it just
that's not even Rare making it, dude?
That's what I'm saying. I was asking. I was like, is this them?
Independent developer Chameleon Games, filed by with veterans from Rare's golden era of game development, is announcing fucking Tamarin, or the fuck what do you call it?
This entire time, the people who actually make GoldenEye and the best games that were at Rare.
Yeah, so yeah, the talent that was at Rare one time before that left. Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
I'm looking at it right now.
How long ago was GoldenEye made?
Yo, this game looks lit as fuck.
Hey,
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about? Fatal? What are you talking about?
The gameplay for this shit looks fucking awesome.
Talking about Tamarin?
Yeah.
Didn't you just down just a second ago, man?
That shit look
wild.
No. Talking about.
I was talking about Rare itself, man, because I had a funny feeling that I knew that it wasn't actually Rare. It was just the
I was
ex-developers
wondering why they were
Rare.
pointing out that they did Banjo-Kazooie and GoldenEye. I was like, what the fuck are they? And then
Yeah, the same, pretty much basically, in other words, the same people that made fucking, was it their fucking ukulele? Yeah.
What? I might check it out then, man. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, oh.
Tamarin.
Oh, my mom.
Yeah, I'm looking at gameplay right now. That shit looks fucking wicked, man.
Thrash, if you don't get away from Mortal Kombat, bro.
I'm not just doing my rounds, nigga, what I normally do.
You sound like you're doing a rough draft.
Yeah, nigga, you might be breathing, black motherfucker.
Yo, move your microphone away from your fucking beard, you fucking gross bitch.
Hey, look, nigga, my beard is long and strong. My bad.
Diver was just talking about getting some head not too long ago. And he said his balls was itching.
Am I spelling condoms? Hey, how you spell condoms? Cause am I spelling condoms wrong?
CONDOM.
Is it O?
It's OM, dumbass.
Con, as in con artist, and then
there you go.
Domination.
Okay.
Nigga over here working in the office at Coke, nigga. No.
Oh, this is coming out in the summertime?
Damn,
fucking sweet.
Say what?
Games everywhere. Games everywhere this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
$30. $30.
This entire fucking time I've been playing Fate.
There it is.
Yo, Draco, man. Are you going crazy over there? For Mortal Kombat? Like, is it driving you crazy?
Nah, you read this comment. I'm like,
okay.
Yes, take me to
No,
the
man,
official
I'm
website.
like really disappointed in it. I really wanted to like the game, you know what I mean? And I still like the story. I'm like partially into the story. I haven't completed, but I like the story thus far. It's just the combat, man. Like this shit really brings me down, fam. You feel me? Like I was hyped for it. I really wanted to like this shit. And every character inputs are the fucking same.
And it's supposed to be the game with Spawn in it, bro. That's where he cannot catch a break, man.
God damn. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even care to learn multiple characters if you learn one character is the same as learning damn near all the characters? And there might be some nuance between the characters, but realistically, you know how to play one character, you'll be alright with all the characters.
Word.
Name one fighting game with that's okay. Name one fighting game on the motherfucking planet where that's okay. You would get wrecked on Street Fighter if you think that's how it works. You would get wrecked on fucking Virtual Fighter, on Tekken, on fucking DOA, on fan service game on Earth. You would get wrecked in that game. You feel that way. But this game is okay because the story is good and it looks nice.
Word.
Fuck,
it's that AAA budget.
Perfect. Yeah.
I mean, that Boone got me. That was flawless victory on his ass. God damn, he got me.
So nothing else. Nothing else. You guys haven't heard nothing else about that 500 million on Halo.
What the fuck?
No.
500 million.
God.
No.
I thought they shit was unlimited, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something about Microsoft. Right?
No, that was not what he said.
No, that was a different article that says they shit was unlimited. 500.
That's not what he said.
Unlimited.
That's not what he said, though.
Right.
Oh yeah. What did he say?
Right.
We're gonna go through this
again. He
again.
never mentioned anything about unlimited budgets. He was just talking about he just basically said, "Fucking, we don't care about that."
All he asked was, "What do y'all want to make? Don't worry about the budget. What do y'all want?"
Yeah. Don't worry about the budget. Exactly. Yeah, and then somebody took that and fucking made into a whole entire big ordeal about him saying, "Oh, unlimited budget." It's like,
and I'm the first person that actually pointed that out. I remember.
That's
I was
true.
like,
You did.
What the fuck are y'all even talking about? What unlimited
Right?
budget?
That's true. That's right. You are
I
correct.
remember that shit. But what I'm saying is,
what's going on
what
at
I'm
the bottom
saying
right
is,
there, buddy?
Yeah, so
so
looking
now,
at I
so
clicked
now
on
we have
that.
500
Am I
million. That means $500 million for a game.
What's going
Hold on. Let me read this.
Hey,
Oh God, it's Crap Gamer. I'm not reading it. I'm not reading anything that fucking fat fucking Korean boy says.
Crap Gamer pop-ups. Crap Gamer pop-ups, nigga. I don't know why it popped up on my screen like that, nigga. I don't even look at it.
The fuck is this?
Hey, I'll show niggas. I got a problem showing niggas my motherfucking history, nigga. You stupid, nigga. I do all my shit. I do all my shit via phone, nigga. You got me fucked up. I got a girl and shit, nigga. Fuck. Nah.
You got two phones. You got two phones, nigga.
Three low key, nigga. One for music, nigga. Fuck.
Wow.
All right, I was making sure. I was making sure there wasn't nobody in the round table chat room that's caught up in this motherfucker's shit talking nice.
I can tell you his game right now, man. He's jumping ship. He's pretend jumping ship. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretend jumping ship right now, so he can get the views, and then when it goes back to anything Xbox put out, he's gonna do it.
As soon as they come out,
what the hell today's date?
E3 is the real test. E3 is the real test, bro. For all these fuck niggas, E3 is the real test. If Microsoft come out with a console that's more powerful than what the PS3 is doing, the PS5 is doing, then we'll see what's what. You know what I'm saying in realistic terms. Right now they talking about.
Hey, you know, motherfuckers are gonna be coming out the foxhole.
Yeah.
Talking. I even think next gen 720 might switch up again.
Back to Xbox.
What?
You think so? He might. On me. That's a homie, but he might. He an Xbox nigga, but he already say he's still an Xbox nigga. But still, I think that nigga will be more like, okay, now they doing it well. They doing it right. He gonna rename himself the next gen Xbox 26 or whatever the fuck number they fucking call it now. So
Xbox Debo.
Here's what it is, nigga. Hold on, let me write a message to this nigga before we go. Let me holler at Cody Eastwood real quick.
Man, it's Cody Eastwood, nigga, man.
I know.
Dog. Seen too much dirt from him.
Hey, look, he already been caught up in past Crap Game now. Damn.
Word.
Motherfucker. Hey, yeah. Motherfucker shame.
Where the refugees go. That's where the refugees go, bro. It's a migration system, bro. I swear.
No, it is, nigga. It's like these niggas. They need to go where they gotta go in order to maintain that love.
Mass exodus of Xbox community. Is that what's happening? Some kind of mass exodus happening?
They're like a bunch of fucking cats, bro. They need to pet them. Whoever's gonna pet them next, they need to go there.
Hey, look at these niggas. Oh, now I know. Now I know what needs AK. Right now, no one needs it. I guarantee you. What's the nigga name? German Big. Oh yeah, this motherfucker right here, nigga. I guarantee you. As soon as Microsoft come out with their shit, oh yeah, it's good. These motherfuckers is weird, nigga.
It's gonna be
reading that shit.
That's what I don't like. That's why people shouldn't flip scripts, man. If you know what I'm saying, jumping ship. Jumping bandwagon, whatever you want to call it. Stick with your guns. That's just what it is.
Yeah, real shit, nigga. No, real shit.
You just need.
But I get it. I get it. If you got motherfuckers losing people, and then if you switch up, you get more. I see why they doing it, but it's just I don't know, nigga. Stupid.
The way I see it shouldn't even be about all that. You should have spoke how you feel. Say what you mean and mean what you say. You wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, real shit.
Amen to that, dude. Amen to that, Royal.
I like that saying that I just came up with. Matter of fact, I wish I could put it on a hoodie.
You didn't just come up with that. I said that last week. Fuck you mean?
Honor over clout, nigga. Damn. Y'all always out here chasing clout like a motherfucker. Nigga, honor over
all these niggas do is clout chase.
Piece of shit.
I could throw that on a fucking hoodie. Bro, I ain't gonna front, man. The other day I was about to stream Sekiro, right? I was about to stream Sekiro, and I went on Twitter, and that shit put me in such a sad state. I didn't even want to play video games anymore. I am not even kidding, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I was on that shit. I was just scrolling down. I'm like, God damn, this is the community I'm part of.
Wait, say that again, Royal. Say it again. Sorry, I couldn't hear you because everybody's fucking Wanye's like tripping out over here.
I would just say I'm so like I don't want to say disappointed, and like I'm not disappointed. Like I don't know what I feel about this shit, but I scrolled down my timeline the other day. I got so sad I didn't even feel like playing no more. Like I didn't even play video games that day. I'm like, damn, this is the part of the community I'm with.
Oh, like you mean like around like you talking about like looking at Twitter like on your feed and shit?
My bad, Draco.
Yeah, that shit had me like.
Yeah, it's depressing, right? It's so fucking depressing, man.
Like I was like whirling down the hole of depression after reading that shit.
Yo, bro. Every day, man. Every day. Every morning I wake up, it's the first thing I go to check my notifications and see, like my private DMs and stuff like that. And I take one look at the scrolls, dude, man. It's all some fuck shit going on in there, dude.
Kato, man. Let me tell you
From
something.
where?
I'm gonna tell you how to do this, man. Put in a keyword that you don't like, and therefore get it blocked, and you won't see that shit ever again.
Oh, there's no fun again. There's no fun.
Whoever's being negative, you can put that in, man. You can.
Yo, I had somebody tell me that. I had somebody tell me before. It's like, yo, if you don't like it, just log out. And I'm like,
log out.
I'm like, are you dumb as fuck, bro? Like,
what do you mean log out?
No, I mean, if it bothered me that bad, I would just unfollow motherfuckers, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Right. I've already cleared out a shit ton of people on my follow list, man. So,
Are you talking about what I just said?
I'm gonna keep talking shit until they change it.
I know that. It's. I've gotten accustomed to it, man. It's just, but I do agree with Royal, man. Like, it is. It's very depressing, man. Like when you go on there and all you see is hate towards Xbox, praise towards PlayStation, you know what I mean? Like it's like fuck, give it up already, man. Who cares?
That's the community we in, man. That's what I told Draco.
Like fake ass fucking console war, man. Like every time when I see people tell me like, oh, Sony's set to dominate next generation against Microsoft, it's like fucking duh. Like clearly these motherfuckers haven't been paying attention to anything Sony's been doing for the last fucking 4 consecutive generations, man.
I think you can actually do something, man. You can actually put up something that's like, going in a positive direction. Like, a good subject. Like I put one not too long ago that was like, everybody forgot this game that's coming out, Project Awakening. Niggas is throwing in there like, damn, I forgot about this and this. All that positive shit. You can do that, man. Like,
dude, no, don't get me wrong, Wanya. I know I'm with you on that, buddy. I'm with you on that, and I've done that.
With you, bro.
I've done that. I'm like when I posted fucking for Operentia coming to fucking Xbox and shit like that. All the messages I got was garbage. Like what the fuck, man? They never even heard of it. Damn. I'm like, yo, how the fuck can a game be garbage if no one has ever heard of it? That makes no sense to me.
Don't say what it's coming out for.
No, I didn't even say what it was coming out for, man. I just say Operentia is fucking, whatever you want to call it there. I'm like, oh, I'm looking forward to this. It's dropping there fucking at the end of fucking March. I didn't even say what console it was.
We're gonna figure it out, man.
It's fucking.
But
it gives me a good laugh though. It gives me a good laugh at the end of the day because the thing that I keep myself fucking going and the reason why I don't mind it now is because it just shows that I'm a better gamer than all those people out there that actually don't have the mindset to think about for themselves. Part of this fucking fake ass war, dude. Fuck you, Diver. Eat dick, bitch. But the thing of it is, at the end of the day,
he has freedom of opinion.
Swallow a bag of fucking donkey dicks, you prick.
No, but I'm saying like no. But it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better about myself, man, because I'm glad that I'm not part of this fucking fake ass console shit, man.
Really? Weren't you talking shit the other day about Xbox?
No, I'm gonna be really real with y'all.
I always talk shit about Xbox, but I have my reasons to talk shit about Xbox.
I have my preference and I have my reasons for my preference. I don't dog other shit just because of that. You feel me? If I don't like something, I don't like it. What the fuck? Yo, you don't have one, so how are you gonna talk about it? Motherfucker, I don't have one because I don't want one. You want me to go buy some shit just to tell you I don't want it? No.
Well, then shut the fuck up and don't talk about it if you ain't got it. See, like right now, you bought Mortal Kombat, right? So hey, I respect everything you got to say about Mortal Kombat. If you like it, you don't like it. But if you ain't got Red Dead and you straight up talking shit out of other people's interviews or reviews or whatever, then I have no respect for that. That's all. That's just me, though. I mean, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but that's just me.
That's not okay, bro. That's not how it works. That's not
how does it work?
How does it work? Why is gaming the only time we could do some silly shit like that? You don't be like, oh, I hate Ford Escapes, and then go out there and buy one just to be like, yeah, I hate Ford Escapes. Why the fuck did you buy it? What the fuck?
Exactly.
So exactly, motherfucker. I don't want an Xbox. Why the fuck would I go out there and buy one just to tell you I don't want one? That makes no fucking sense.
Because you don't want one because you don't like it because you got a PlayStation. So stick to PlayStation. Why don't you like an Xbox? You sit there and you talk about why you don't want an Xbox.
No.
That's why you ain't got one. But to sit there and talk shit about the Xbox.
You got to. I have a PlayStation.
Hey, I talk shit.
Hold on. Like Thrash. Hold on. Like Thrash, even though Thrash owns or has an Xbox, I think he bought it just to talk shit about it because the nigga hardly plays on it.
That's insane. I bought it because
don't give me like a person. This is how I look at it. Hey, this is how I look at it. You got a following of people, okay? And because you got a following of people, they listen to what you got to say. Okay. So when you sit there and you got a following of people and you're talking shit about a console that you don't own and you're saying stuff that you don't know, but you know about reading or seeing other people gameplay. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, Roy. I'm just saying in my eyes, I think it's wrong.
How you gonna put me in it, nigga? Why did I own a 360, nigga? Why is my game?
I don't know. I mean, why you talking about old shit? Why you bringing up old shit? Why you bringing up old shit?
I got an Xbox One because of Quantum Break, nigga. And you see how that shit.
I fucking love that game, dude. And I'm still pissed at Microsoft.
We're not talking about.
Let's make one thing clear. It's not.
But see,
no.
The only thing I've ever said to you, Royal, was when you watch or interview other games that you haven't played. I've never said anything about you not liking a console. I've never said that. You can talk about the console all you want because the specs and everything are there, or whatever the case you want to say. But when it comes to a game that you haven't played, that you haven't done nothing about, like, then that kind of gets to me. That's like, and not you, just anybody.
Why though?
Why? Because I believe that you shouldn't talk about something that you haven't done. Why should you talk about a game? Wait. You ever hear me talk about like any games that I don't play and I talk shit about?
All right.
How you get on big money about the gay shit?
Let me ask you this.
I didn't get on big money about the gay shit. All I did was tell Big Money is, how can you sit there and say you don't like gays, but then you're okay with watching two girls eat each other out? That's the same thing. What's up?
Let me ask you this, Doctor. All right.
Go ahead.
So you don't play Sea of Thieves, right?
I have played it, but I don't play it no more.
Okay. Before you even played it, did you think you would care for it?
I had to play it.
So once you play it, you know that you no longer care for it.
You believe that you're gonna
just like right now, you gave Mortal Kombat a try, right? You thought you were gonna like it. Now you don't like it. You bought it. Now you don't like it.
So
right? So when you make a video about it and shit on it, then I respect that because you played it.
I don't like something, and you asked me my opinion on it, even though I never bought the motherfucker. I knew in advance I'm not gonna like it because I did my research enough to know that this motherfucker has auto combos and everybody has the same inputs.
Did you know that before you bought it?
Huh? No,
did you know that before you bought it? Okay, but now you know that.
I could have known that before I bought it.
Yeah, nigga, like, well, hold on, you're not making sense with that shit because
what the fuck? I could have known that before I bought it. I should have done my research. This is where I fucked up. I should have done research on it, but I was kind of hyped on Mortal Kombat, so I bought it.
What we don't want as customers, my nigga, is to not know what we're buying until we buy it. No customer wants that shit. I don't want to know if my motherfucking Coca-Cola is spoiled or not until after I buy it. I want to know beforehand, my nigga.
No, I get what you're saying, and I get what you're saying. Just like I asked you, how was that vanilla Coke or whatever, and you was like, "Oh, it's fire, and I took your word for it, and I bought it, and I liked it.
Right.
I get that. But if I'm sitting there and you talking shit about Sea of Thieves, right?
So here's
and
the
you
thing
sitting there and all you do is hear about it.
Let me explain this to you because I don't think you understand.
But we're not hearing about it.
I don't take other people's opinion about any kind of game. I read about the game.
I agree with you on that, Royal.
I read about what kind of inputs I use, what kind of story it is, blah blah blah. I read about the game itself. I don't care about what other motherfuckers say about it. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for the hard truth about the game, and I make my decision on buying it or not. Now, if I didn't buy it and it turns out that game would have been dope and I would have loved it and I missed out, it's whatever. But I bought it and I hate it. That's a problem. So I'd rather make sure first. That's just what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And we don't.
Okay.
It's not that I take other motherfuckers' opinions on games. I don't. I just take what the information that I have and I make my decision on it. You feel me? So,
but how do you get that information? You get that information by what other people tell you.
No, I mean, you can get. It's too many different ways to fucking get your information. Now, how do you know about the Xbox? How do you know
without somebody telling you?
It's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Knowing shit. Like, did someone have to tell you about shit for you to know some shit?
About what? About a game? Yes. If I don't know, if somebody had sat there and told me, okay, about what am I doing?
You prolonging the
stretching the shit real hard right now. Like real hard.
No.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example there, fucking Diver Man. Remember back when I was going on my little fucking hype up parade for fucking Sea of Thieves? Remember that shit? Who was the one that was advocating that shit in the chat? OBJ. OBJ was swearing up and fucking down, man, to me that the game fucking had no content, all this shit. And yet, 200 hours later, I fucking finally came to and realized that he was right, that I was wrong. But hey, I still played it, but best of all, I did not buy that fucker, though. Same with Crackdown.
I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. I like some shit, I buy it. I don't like some shit, I don't buy it. I thought that's how most motherfuckers work in life, but apparently not. Apparently, you have to buy some shit first before you can say you like it.
Hey, Impatient Fire said, you got to eat a man's ass first to know if you like it.
Not happening.
Well, I mean, look.
There's certain systems of video games that you got to look for that you would know if it's for you or not.
Nigga, if you don't mute your shit,
that's where things get a little bit cloudy for me, though, Wanye. Clearly.
Yeah, I understand. You play like a lot of games.
It is a little cloudy here and there, but if you stick to your guns, you know what you like, you know what you don't like, and you can see that in advance. You can see that in advance in the game. Like, you can't tell me you can't.
Oh shit! Hey, all right, hey, we gotta go. Nigga, my girl
came over in the trench coat.
Nigga, she came over.
Oh shit!
In a trench coat, and it's cold outside, so I see she has nothing under it. Let's go.
Apparently,
real quick though, just like 2 seconds, real quick though, Thrash.
Hey, baby, he said 2 seconds. Oh,
I just want to finish that Twitter thing real quick.
Putting her bra on now. Thanks, Fatal. Go ahead.
If she put the bra on, that means she doesn't get a chance. Let's go.
Real quick, there are a few people on Twitter though that I do like to fucking read though, and that's OBJ and fucking Kratos. Those guys are fucking hilarious. Outside from that, fuck everybody else. I'm out of here.
Speaking of Twitter, since we gone too, that nigga Fratiga, what's his nigga name? Frishinja.
Man,
the white boy who uses little stick figures. He's a little stick cartoon. Fuck that nigga, cuz. You was there over there adding new extras, nigga.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, I don't know this little motherfucker. All I know is he's a child. That's all I know.
Hey, Thrash.
Weird ass nigga, cuz.
I don't want to deal with little children.
Hey, Thrash.
I know. But
niggas crossing the line, man.
Maybe, nigga, these niggas need to learn their space. What's up, nigga? What's up?
She really walked in there with just a trench coat on, nigga.
Nah, nigga, she called me. She just texted me talking about she here, nigga. We about to go get some food, nigga. You too, nigga. Fuck, nigga.
How come you just didn't have her bring you some food, nigga?
All right, so little homie, his little homies even weirder than him. And as far as Fritz, whatever the fuck his name is, he's weird as fuck, and his little homie's even weirder than him.
Yes, nigga. On my mama, all the niggas.
He actually got into it with me, into it, air quotations. You know what I'm saying? He got into it with me and went to Fritz and asked him to do a video about me. I asked him,
Damn.
and I'm like, bro, I'm ready for the smoke. Like, bring your ass over here.
Oh, I did see that shit. I did see that.
Bro, they always dry with it. Hey, yo, tag us in that shit, man.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah, you crazy? This motherfucker said the dumbest shit ever, and then couldn't say nothing else. So he like went to get another motherfucker, and that's actually when I know of this motherfucker. That's the first time I even heard of his name. Like this bunch of children shit, man. I'm good. I'm good.
You think it's looking
Like,
for attention, my nigga. Them niggas is looking for that shit, man. Like
the honor over clout. Fuck y'all little young ass motherfuckers over here.
You know what they try to do? They try to do like that Machine Gun did with what's his name?
With Eminem, yep.
Yeah, just so you can throw a video and get their names on there, and then next you know they all look. Yeah,
I listen like fake ass niggas on YouTube and shit, nigga. Especially these fucking PC niggas. They act like they better than niggas, and that they're really not. I would say be at our level, nigga, but don't act like you better just because you got 8K Mario and shit. I don't give a fuck about your shit.
If you have 8K Mario, you are a pirate.
Yeah,
nigga,
just asking them a question like, what direction is PC going in?
Yeah, it hurt.
Ain't got shit.
I mean, I called him a pirate. And the niggas was mad. Oh, we not pirate. You pirate too. Some nigga told me, oh, you don't know that console you can pirate too. I'm like, bitch, I had a PlayStation 1 with a little chip you put in the back of that motherfucker and burn games with, bitch. I know what it is. The thing is, console gamers like to support the people making games. Y'all don't, and that's why these motherfuckers left y'all and make most of their games on motherfucking consoles. Nigga, maybe if y'all niggas do all that bullshit, you have better games, dumbass niggas. But you know, it is what it is. I'll take it. Dumbass niggas.
All right. Well, I do appreciate y'all living and everything, man, and doing this every week. You know,
of course, Wanye. Of course,
stuff like that.
Your fuck ass up.
Hell yeah, Wanye.
Hit that like button if y'all haven't, nigga. I mean, fuck.
I always do.
Jeez, nigga.
Good talking to y'all tonight, man.
Cyber Dragon, I'm signing off here.
Damn.
Cut off for Wanye, bro. Shit.
You're straight.
Go ahead. Cyber. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm signing off here. Thanks for the invite. I've been busy. You know, Thrash. I mean, posted 60 videos on Horizon.
Yeah,
and another 15 for the Frozen Wilds. And but I appreciate the invite. Love you guys. And
Horizon is ass.
Yes, sir.
Well, what proof do you have?
Ass, bro.
Man, if y'all leave him alone.
Man, Diamond, just leave him. Let him play what the hell he wants to play, dude. Leave him alone.
He's trying to extend because his ass came in next. It's not working, nigga. It's not.
Nigga, Horizon, let's call it Johansson ass.
Yeah.
But see, I play all kind of games: AAA, AA, single A, lowercase a, and the letter before A.
That a boy, Cyberman. That a boy.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
That's what he should be like.
And that's long.
Where your receipts at?
If you check my channel, you see the variety of games I play. Indies.
He got his
one drop a day.
Where yours at, Diver? That's what he's saying, nigga. I got mine.
Ask Fatal. Fatal's seen my shit.
Yeah, I've seen his his mediocre list.
Y'all gotta take care, man. And I'll catch y'all Friday.
All right, for sure, my nigga.
I don't know why the word mediocre feel more insulting than bullshit.
Man.
Why do you think I said it? Why do you think I said it like that, bro?
It's not even anything. It's just mediocre. It's just whatever. Like,
Diver has a lot of the games that I played last generation, man.
Can I get some food and pussy? Huh?
Yeah. Fuck
yeah, how can you fuck with a full stomach?
I'm not listening to you.
All right, y'all, man.
I'm fucking around and Ryan and shit. Go ahead.
With y'all again, and
I'm just saying, how you fucking on a full stomach?
I'll probably have a little outro.
How you not,
nigga?
Real
one.
Don't you catch cramps when you fucking a full stomach?
Nigga, I throw up on her back, nigga.
Don't you ever catch cramps? You don't catch cramps when you got a full stomach? You fucking? I do.
What?
I be catching cramps when I be fucking a full stomach, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah. Hey, but we watch our show. We eating light though. Like I said, niggas working out, niggas, trying to get the gummy bear gone. You know what I'm saying? So niggas been, eating. So we eating light anyway. But still, nigga, my girl nasty. So like, nigga.
But you eating light, but you eating at 10 o'clock though. That's not good.
It's all bad. Yeah, you're right. That's all bad, nigga. But she get out of school late, so I gotta feed her. You know what I'm saying? Bitch gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? So here's what it is. All right, y'all niggas.
Why don't you cook?
Damn, nigga, is your house okay, nigga? You worried about cooking?
Yeah, I was closing my garage, nigga. Why don't you cook, nigga? Why don't you get in the kitchen cooking and be a chef?
Because I work. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I ain't finna cook every day. I cook sometimes, nigga. I'm treating dinner.
Lazy ass motherfucker.
She's in. She goes to school. Cook on those days, nigga. Make it feel special.
Hey, bye, nigga. Go get
How come you ain't making it feel special?
Peace out, guys, man. Have a good one, dude. See you guys on Friday.
She comes home. Bro, home, she got a nice meal going and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Royal.
Honor before clout. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
There it is, Royal. There it is, buddy.
We out, nigga.
Hey, Royal, enjoy your